I forgot something, so it's a good thing I checked before I started doing anything. Doing these streams is like you're packing for a vacation, man. You know you're forgetting something, but you can't figure out what until it's already too late. Oh, because there's a lot of stuff to do to get all those notifications up. I'm doing a lot of work, I swear. I think we'll let the, because I think there's going to be like a versus mode thing that pops up right now. We'll let this play out, and then I'll go grab the controller. And we'll hang out until 4:40, and then we'll get started. You know, Sonic, you keep saying here you go, but you're not really doing anything, are you? You keep getting power-ups when you say that. Then again, it would probably disrupt the flow of the versus match if it did. If he did do anything there. I wonder if it just plays a bunch of versus clips in a row and then it goes back, or if it like alternates. Let's test it for science. Because after that I'll want to get the controller and then we'll go. Because after that, it'll be 4:40. It does just play versus mode clips right in a row. Okay. It's funny how I played this game so much as a kid and yet I didn't know that offhand. What does it say? Tails is kicking your ass there, man. What you gonna do about it? But then he's lasered him. Okay, thanks, Stu.
It's not that cold. It's cold out there right now. It's not too bad.
Okay.
It's gonna get cold later.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go get the controller.
Select.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Time to go to space, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a fun time, I think. I just wish I remembered more of the lyrics in Meteor Herd so I could keep quoting them like I quoted them in the video to tell everybody I was going live, but I don't know the lyrics very well to Meteor Herd beyond like the opening crawl of lyrics where it's like, it's your main man Knuckles and we are Meteor Herd. You ready to go into space? We'll be playing that stage today along with several others. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the Stream Edition. Last time we started up the game and completed a fairly decent chunk of the story. We got up to stage, I want to say 10 on Dark Side Story? Yeah, 10. The card stage, and then we're up at stage 11 on the hero side story right now. So we didn't quite get done with the entire section of the hero story I wanted to do before moving back to Dark Side when we finished up on Tuesday. So we're gonna continue on with the hero story for another couple of stages, and I think there's a couple of bosses as well. So we'll do those, and then we'll switch stories, and we'll go back to Darkside, and we'll keep going. But yeah, I have a plan, and we're going to put it into action. That's the point. Hello, Marie. How you doing? Best timing to open the stream. Must have opened it just as I was getting ready then. Yeah, greetings. Hello. Welcome. Let's get started, shall we? And this does give me a chance to let Sonic monologue, as you can see. So yeah, I've managed to sneak that one in. I'm still not 100% sure about how I'm going to sneak in Shadow being able to monologue, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, you came in right as the title screen music started? Okay, nice. Yeah, that's even more helpful. There you go. So now we can get started with Sonic's, I don't remember what number this one is, but I didn't get points from that. Am I going to be able to get them if I go through it now? Yep, okay, cool. But yeah, we'll get started with Pyramid Cave. That's the point that I'm getting at. In Pyramid Cave, if possible, you want to go through these rings because they get you a decent chunk of points. And points, of course, are rather useful for getting our rank up. So I'm going to do the best I can with it. I will say this, though. Today has not been an incredible day for me in terms of being able to play video games effectively because I have either died or gotten the game over in every single game I've been playing so far today. Whether it's Tetris Effect or, you know, any of the other ones, but we'll see what we can do. I might surprise myself, you know. We'll be fine. That's all I know. We'll make it work no matter what. This is a really good stage, though, Pyramid Cave here. And one of the reasons why it's a really good stage is because you get another momentum holder out of the whole thing. One of Sonic's upgrades, the Bounce Bracelet. So now, while you're jumping, you can, instead of just doing a homing attack, you can press circle to bounce in place, which allows you to gain more height off of a jump than you would otherwise normally have. And yeah, so that's what it basically was saying right there. So let's test it out, shall we? After I take care of these Gamma copies. How you gonna do my boy Gamma dirty like that, Eggman? You think he would have liked you turning him into a copy? I can guarantee you the answer there is no. Okay, I gotta take care of him first before I do this thing. Right, there we go. Because there's a door over there that needs to get open. So let's take care of this first and then bounce our way up there. Roll right under the door and go from there. Sweet. Oh, well, looks like we got a key to take care of. Nice shot. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to work, to be honest with you. But apparently it did. Oh, I missed a whole lot of stuff over there, but I got a few points for it, so it's probably fine. Get away from me, Ghost. I ain't afraid of no Ghost, but I do know that you'll hold my time over if I let you catch me. Nice. Hacking method, so that should help out just a little bit, so. And you can use it to bounce over projectiles and do all that stuff as well, so. Right, let's get the hell away from these ghosts. If those ghosts catch you, by the way, they basically just hold you in place for a little while. They don't damage you. But they do prevent you from moving, which for Sonic is almost like getting hit. So, can also use the key as a projectile, because that's fun. So, we shall use it for that particular reason. Can I throw it here and get it there? No, it went a little over. I'm trying to be too fancy here. It's okay. Alright, let's go through the door. Now, here, there's a whole bunch of these ghosts to take care of, so we will do the best we can to not get grabbed by all of them. I'm just going to roll. We're going to be missing a few of the rings, I think, if I just roll, but it will give me a little more control over where I'm going. If I can get around these ghosts so they don't catch me. You want to get to the end of the hallway before the timer runs out there, because... Stop homing in on him. Sonic, you son of a bitch! You're not going to get through? You made it through. Hell yeah. Oh, I cheated that one. that was almost cheap. I can't believe. After all those ghosts grabbed me, I cannot believe we made that. That's okay. I'm cool with it. Oh god. No, Sonic. Hit the gold. Okay. Gonna say hit the gold beetle, but, well, sure didn't work that way. Got that at least. I'm doing the best I can with these points, but sometimes it just don't work out, you know? Okay, probably gonna need to spin dash up here. They did nerf the spin dash, but there are some situations where it's still useful, like right there in particular. So, I think we're almost done, actually. I think this is the last loop. That went quick. Sometimes these stages give me a little trouble, but apparently this time it was all business. Made it all mine. So even with a few setbacks, there we go. Pyramid Cave complete. Yeah, they can chain grab. Oh yeah, they can definitely chain grab, and it is not fun. So, yeah, it's not fun when they do that. It makes slows you down considerably, and it's very annoying because the homing attack homes in on them. And in that particular instance, I wanted to use the homing attack to get away from them. So, didn't really work out.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he?
Sure does.
I bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
Well, that's what we're hoping.
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
No, that is not his thing, Sonic. That is Rouge's thing. Knuckles is only good at finding treasure because he can sense where the Master Emerald is. Well, anyway, so Knuckles gets volunteered to go find the 3 gate keys instead of them all searching and splitting up to help him. They just throw him under the bus. It's fine. Knuckles is used to it. Alright, let's hit that instead of hitting the thing. And before we go over there, let's switch over here and grab the hammer gloves for Knuckles. Another one of his upgrades. Just getting upgrades left, right, and center here today. This one, at least, doesn't require me to go way out of my way to get it. This will allow you to break iron containers, those ones that I was telling you about before, where it was like, well, you know, we can't break these right now, but we'll be able to later. Oops. There we go. And you kind of need them in order to access the central chamber, because you need to break those, so. Okay, let's see if we can get in. Yep, sweet. So this is the central chamber. There's 3 chambers, just like in Egg Quarters. Oh, and apparently there's a key right here. It's running away from me. It's trying to escape. The game is messing up. What's going on? Key, come back! Oh, hang on. I got an idea. My brain is working. Hold on. Ha-ha! I got you. You thought you were clever. Oh, God. He was clever. Let's just... You think you can chain grab me? What if I chain you to a wall? How about that? Asshole. So yeah, this is the core. And if you want to get to the other chambers, you can dig into these walls and end up in the other chambers. And that's pretty convenient. A little more convenient than it was with Rouge. So, what does this button do? Oh, God. I have no idea what that button does. Probably prevents the weight from going or something. Well, anyway. Let's keep going through here. Funny story about Death Chamber and its music specifically. Death Chamber's music specifically... Oh my God, I'm gonna die from this guy. Yep. Death Chamber's music specifically is the reason why I ended up picking Sonic Adventure 2 as my next stream, because of the fact that hang on, excuse me a moment. I was trying to punch the thing rather than listen to that hint. So yeah, Death Chamber's music specifically was the reason why I ended up picking Sonic Adventure 2 as my next project. Because I was editing the footage for the Dark Souls 3 streams, and I ended up using Death Chamber's instrumental music as the music for one of the sections that I was editing together. Not quite treasure, Omochao, but you know, something akin to it. An area where more treasure can be buried. Ah, there's a guy. Okay, cool. I'll take care of that. So yeah, I was listening to the instrumental to Death Chamber from while I was editing the footage and getting all that stuff together, and I'm just listening to it and listening to it. I'm like, I kind of want to play Sonic now. I haven't played it in forever, and I kind of want to play it now. Is this just a little... I think this is just a little hidey hole. No key there, so let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Quick one there. Easy. Alright, first things first, let's get the hell out of here before we get shot. Again. Boy, that would have been nice earlier. Anyway, yeah, so, this particular stage is the reason why I'm, is there a key in here? Yeah, there is. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. There. I'd like to believe that punch projected me directly through that to make sure I didn't die. I think the hourglass is over there. Yeah. And there's also a whistle thing that you can hit right there for a pet. Excuse me! God damn it. I'm going back. Fuck this. This place is too sketchy for me. Okay. Oh, good. Now I gotta deal with these guys again. I gotta do this. That's okay. So, evidently, I need to go to the green chamber because it wasn't in the other two chambers. So let's go over there. Yeah, this stage is kicking my ass. That's okay, though. That's par for the course today for me. Not really surprised. Okay. Can I please just... There we go. Green chamber. Probably over here somewhere. That's red chamber. The green chamber. Oh, here's the green chamber at thing. That's not the same thing that you can dig through. Whoop. How about you try that again? If you need to re-establish the button, you can. You can just press it again. And then, oh, not here, but close. Close to here. So it's probably near the ceiling then. Yeah, when you hit the hourglass, if it was like halfway done or something like that, if the door was like halfway open, it will replenish the door basically for you. So it will refresh it. It's up here. There we go. Got the 3 keys. A little bit troublesome, but got the 3 keys. How'd we do? That looks like a B. Oh! Only 14,000 for the A in this one. Well, I'll take it. Perfect. But unfortunately for Knuckles and for all of us, that's not the only thing hiding here in Death Chamber.
Huh? Who's there? What the... A ghost?
And a 3D one at that. Holy crap. Well, kind of 3D. It's the shadow on the outside of him kind of makes him look a little ethereal. So now we have to fight King Boom Boo as Knuckles. Main idea for this one is just to kind of run around the outside of the arena until he decides to start doing that specifically. And then you want to run around behind him and hit the ghost that's behind him because it will... for some reason there are skylights here. I have no idea why there are skylights here, but there's skylights here, so... And basically you want to open up the skylights so that he's vulnerable. And then you want to chase him down, dig him out of the ground, and try to hit him as many times as you can. If you can get 2 hits off, you're in good shape, but I unfortunately did not because I punched a little too early there. That's okay. But this is where the bosses start getting a little better in Sonic Adventure 2. Like, the boss fight later on that Tails has to do, and then by extension Eggman having to do it later as well. Not so good still, because it's still just the mechs, and you basically just Vulcan cannon each other until you fall over. But, yeah, like this boss, the next boss, and then the bosses of both Knuckles and Sonic's stories towards the end of their stories. Both of those bosses, I think, are much better than what came before this, so... Which direction are we going? Oh, I don't think I'm going to catch him now. No, he's gone. Okay, we'll try to get 2 hits on the last one. Minus the dying, wish you could ever do it that well. I found 2 keys by sight. Yeah, I did get pretty lucky with the key locations there, where I could just, you know, see them. Oh, God. Okay, now we really do have to run. When he starts to do that, when he starts to do the bite attack, you want to go more towards the inside of the wall, because you can just flat out outrun him if you go more towards the inside wall like that. When he's doing this, you want to go more to the outside wall, because as long as you're kind of weeble-wobbling into the wall like this, you probably won't get hit, and it makes him more likely to do that. So hug the outside wall till he does anything with his teeth, basically, and then just go from there. Alright, which way you going this time? Back into the wall? Okay, I can grab you right there. Alright, now this time, instead of hitting him with a drill claw, I want to just get on the ground and hit him, and then if we can go like this... Nope, hang on. Maybe. Damn it. Nope, okay. Couldn't get the 2 hits in, but if you're skilled enough, you can actually do that in 2 hits, basically. So, but apparently today I'm not skilled enough. Didn't have any trouble with him when I was younger. Well, I don't want to say that. I did have trouble with it when I was younger, but when I was when I came back to the game and as a teenager, I didn't have that much trouble hitting him twice, but yeah, bad luck today. It's okay. It's alright, we get to demonstrate the whole fight then for you. And one last punch. Ow. Maybe I punched a little too early. Maybe I've been punching a little too early the whole time and just now realized it. Alright, let's see here. Get back here. Hey! Gotcha. How do you like that, King Boom Boom? You will haunt these halls no longer. Good job, Knuckles. If you're skilled enough, you can get 3. Saw a hero side speedrun. What do you mean you can get 3 hits? Really? You can? I've never gotten 3. 3 is like absurd. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, technically we didn't take anything. We just got the keys that allowed us to open the door. And to be fair, you just left those laying around. It's not like we took the Chaos Emeralds. You have a servant? Oh. Yeah, I'll say Sonic. Jesus. Okay, he has a Sphinx robot thing. An aspect of... I don't think that's Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun was never that jacked. But now Sonic has to fight the Egg Golem. Okay, first things first, let's get the hell away from his fists. See if this works. I've never tried this before, so I'm just gonna try this. Hold on. So basically you want to jump up his back, but you can also do that. Now, it's not like it was in Sonic Adventure 1, where if you do that, you can get... Because in Sonic Adventure 1, if you use the Ancient Light on Chaos 6, you could get 2 hits off on him. But yeah, apparently they nerfed the Ancient Light slightly in Sonic Adventure 2. So, I mean, I can't say I blame them. I don't think it was intentional for you to be able to get 2 hits off on Chaos 6, but, you know. It's alright. Basically, that's just the gist of it. Just outrun the fists. Eventually, it will get a little harder. For now, he's just kind of taking it easy on me. And you can't stay on the platforms for too long, because if you do, they start to retract into his back, so... Definitely don't want to get hit by that. So, maybe don't be in his way when he does that. Now, he does also do a... I don't know if he does it in this version of the fight, but he also does a, like a rolling thing, where he'll, like, put his hands down on the platform and then slide them in a circle along all of the platforms here. But I don't think he got the chance in this particular section, because as it is now, I'm about to boot him in the head. So yeah, 2 bosses back to back, but not too bad.
Nice try, Rocky.
That wasn't Rocky Balboa, that's for sure. Think the BPM has something to do with why you like Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack? Thought you try for the brave as fuck strat of spin dash jumping into the head. See, if this was Sonic Adventure 1, I would have done some spin dash jumping, because spin dash jumping in Sonic Adventure 1, I don't know, for me personally, it feels a lot more controlled. In Sonic Adventure 2, it doesn't feel as controlled for some reason. I don't know what it is about it, but it definitely felt like I could control myself in a spin dash jump a lot better in Sonic Adventure 1. So, I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm not going to go over that strategy. But yeah, the BPM, and it's kind of like really rhythmic in a lot of the soundtrack, right? So I can kind of see where you're coming from there, Marie, when it comes to the soundtrack here, like it being, it's catchy with the rhythm, you know what I mean? So. Tell you what I don't want to catch, though, is one of those chunks of asteroid. That wouldn't be good. Should we be, okay, flying directly towards that?
Is everyone alright? We should be landing soon.
The hatch doors are open. Sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
master
mean, don't
emeralds.
sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash if we keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever!
Okay, so, I mean, comedic moment, obviously, but why did Knuckles not have the pieces of the Master Emerald on his person?
Knucklehead anyway. take over the shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure. Huh? Where did he go now?
Oh boy.
Looks like he bailed.
Into space?
Too.
Like, there's no air out there.
Shut down about 50 years ago because of a terrible accident.
Well, Knuckles will figure it out, I'm sure.
Space colony
Or he'll die. I mean, one or the other.
When it was operational,
A little morbid, but you know.
advanced research center of its kind. But looking at it now,
It just looks like a weapon of mass destruction now.
Now it's an abandoned ark, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, not exactly holding two of each animal anymore.
Before Eggman fires that weapon again.
He's an echidna, he'll be fine.
Find the cannon and destroy it.
I'd feel even better if he was a tardigrade, but you know, that's not really a
someone designed
thing.
that weapon to
Did
be
they even know what tardigrades were back in 1999? Wasn't that a more recent discovery?
super strong, so we have to find a way to destroy it from
Isn't
inside.
that a chaos emerald?
I love how he's just got the Chaos Emerald in a gun safe. Like, not even like a GUN safe. Like, the way that they look at him when he pops that thing open makes it look like he just popped a pistol out. Like, Tails, where did you get your license? You're like 6!
Chaos emeralds and blow up. It looks so real, even a machine can't tell the difference.
But yeah, anyway, so Tails has a fake Chaos Emerald, and it's just so happens to be the fake color of the last Chaos Emerald.
Chaos Emeralds when the machine is stuck, right?
Fancy. Really thinking with portals here now, Tails.
I hate you. You guys always leave me behind and have all the fun.
Well, I mean, you could join them, Amy, if you just walk. They were walking. It's not like they were running, speeding right out of there. It's not like Tails was in the car or something. Anyway, so now we're at the 13th stage in the hero story, Eternal Engine. It's the last stage for Tails, if I recall correctly. Yeah, last stage for Tails in the whole story, because there's a total of 16 stages in the hero side. But before we do this, we're going to switch stories so we can catch Eggman and the gang up to, and actually past, where Sonic and his friends are now. So we're going to go do that first.
Story select.
Yeah, Darkseid is still on Earth, so we kind of need to get them into space first. And here's how it's going to work. We're kind of switching it up a little bit here, because normally we play the hero side and then we catch up on the dark side. Now we're kind of reversing roles. We're going to play the Darkseid story all the way to the end of it at this point, and then we're going to come back to the hero side story and finish up events there. So we'll do it that way. But let's let Rouge monologue first.
Better known as the Treasure Hunters Group. We announced our plans for world domination using the power of the Chaos Emeralds we stole from the military research facility.
Stole might be a strong word. They weren't exactly guarding them that well.
Got to get the last Chaos Emerald and back. Where is that fun boy?
Well, it just so happens that he may have the Chaos Emerald, but either way, Rouge has to follow him on Route 280 in order to see what Tails and the rest of the hero side are up to.
Wait for me!
And actually, it's Tails, or not Tails, Rouge and Shadow chasing Tails. But we'll get to what Shadow's doing in a few minutes once Rouge doesn't crash this car off the highway. You don't get an instant death, by the way, if you fall off the highway. You just end up back on the thing. It's almost like in an actual kart racer, where if you completely slide out of bounds, they Lakichu hop you back to the stage. It's almost like that. So yeah, you don't get a game over. You just end up right back on the stage eventually. So it just takes a minute. That's all. A little slippery, these kart controls, I think. It's okay though. That part you kind of got to let off the accelerator a little bit to get around the turn. I think the only major problem that I have with the kart controls is that in some particular cases it feels like you continue to drift for too long, you know? Like in cases like this, okay, I can understand, but yeah, like at this point I've been going straight for more than a second. Like I shouldn't be drifting anymore, you know? So... but whatever. It's not a big deal. It's a nice little addition to break up the gameplay, so alright, we're gonna wait the power boost here because I gotta go around a sharp hairpin turn. Now we're gonna boost and almost fly off the stage, but that's okay. No pit stop for you, sir? You appear to be going 170 miles an hour. See what I mean about these crazy drivers? Of course, if you think they're crazy in Mission 1, well, you should see them in some of the other missions, because I think there's a mission where there's, like, more... Like, the missions later on, because there's 5 missions per stage. And if I remember right, it's mostly, like, ring collecting, and then... Well, here, it's probably just, like, do it in a certain amount of time. But the 5th mission is typically a hard mode variation of the stage itself. And, if I remember correctly, instead of making it harder, I think they just add more traffic. Which is just like, okay, they're either going to run me off the road or they're going to slow down my momentum because they're going to get in my way. I just find it funny that most of the stages it's like, oh, they got a hard mode, but the hard mode here is just throw more cars at them. Cause a massive pileup by just driving around. Anyway, we better motor because Tails is probably getting ahead of me here. I missed some more rings, so... No more boosting for me. Well, there might be some boosting going this way. I missed the rings again! It's okay. There should be some around here somewhere before we catch up to Tails himself, so I can boost up to him. You can even drift in mid-air, apparently. Yeah, we should be alright. We should catch up to him before we have too many problems. I just gotta hold my finger down on that accelerator. Nice casual Sunday drive for Rouge. It's okay. Now, Tails was driving on the hero side, but apparently at some point he just switched off to flight mode. So. But Rouge caught him. Alright. And we got a B for it, too. That's not too bad. I don't know what the A rank is for that one. I barely ever do the kart race missions, honestly. Yeah, lower time limits, easier to time out right at the end, and yeah, there's more cars. Yeah, and those cars are dumb. Yeah. So now we unlocked kart racing with 3 characters before, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Now we've unlocked it with everybody. So, speaking of which, Shadow has another stage right now where he's also chasing the tornado.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
How do you know where it is, Rouge? Aren't you still on the highway? Anyway, let's let Shadow chase down the tornado now that Rouge is a little bit out of commission. Tried to do a trick off that rail, but it sure as heck didn't work. That's okay. So the gimmick here are those pads there. You bounce off of them like a spring, and they keep going up and up and up and up and up. They're used in a few places in the stage, so... Now, I think... Yep, there we go. You can stand on top of that Chowkey box and find some hidden dudes so that you can come over here and grab Shadow's version of the Ancient Light. And unlike with Sonic, they actually give you an opportunity to test it out right away.
There's no time to play.
Exactly like that. Perfect. Good job, Shadow. So yeah, it works exactly the same as Sonic's Ancient Light. You charge up and then you, whoa. Okay, where's the ground? There we go. You charge it up and then it shoots off at all the enemies around you. Or in a line or what have you. Whoa, okay. Kinda homing attack away from the spring that time, Shadow. Don't do that, please. You're gonna give me a conniption. Let's speed up a little bit, shall we? The hard mode version of this, if I remember right, you have to get through the stage in like 2 minutes, so if we don't speed up, we might be in a little bit of trouble. We'll go this way this time. Want to gain maximum height if you can here. I'm going to go get these, though. They're worth a little bit of points, so... Then I got to get off of here. There we go. Whoa! I saw those bullets and had a bit of a delayed reaction there. Oh, hang on. There we go. I know I'm wasting time. Ow. But it's alright. Oh, okay. I guess I just won't get rings then. It's fine. I'll grab them somewhere else, like here. There we go. Get to him? Yep, there we go. Now stay on the stage somehow. Awesome. Perfect. That was a little tricky. Not gonna lie, but that's okay. Oh, I missed that. Alright, well, at least I didn't overcorrect and, like, fall off. Oh, there's the trick. Let's not run into fire, though. That's not my idea of a good time. I don't know how many rings can, like, how much rings account for time bonus versus... Could you home in on this guy? He's right next to you, Shadow. Home in on him. What are you doing? Oh, whatever. Well, apparently he's walking through fire, because I just walked through fire without getting hurt, so... Nice. That's fine. We lacked a little in the technicality, but we made it, so it's fine. That might even be an A. Yeah.
Ultimate victory.
Just barely an A, but an A nonetheless. So. Yeah, the Sonic Adventure 2 homing attack doesn't feel like it's as responsive in terms of, like, it snaps to enemies precisely when you don't want it to in a lot of cases, like with those ghosts in Pyramid Cave. It snapped to him behind me when I'm pushing the control stick forward. Meanwhile, there's a dude right in front of me and it goes nowhere. Hey look, Church Mountain. Oh boy. Meanwhile, inside the pyramid, after they've done everything they did to get in.
That was pretty rough.
But yeah, see, one of the things that I was really trying to make sure of when I decided how I wanted to do the playthrough here and like when I wanted to switch stories was to make sure that everybody had the upgrades that they would normally have when the cutscenes play. So if I had done this section before I did the Pyramid Cave and Death Chamber stuff with Sonic and Knuckles, they wouldn't have had the bounce bracelet and hammer gloves in this scene. So I want to make sure it's kind of, the continuity is kind of as close to consistent as possible. So far, I think the only time it hasn't been properly synced up was the first time before we switched stories when we went for the first two stages. Because when we fought Eggman with Tails at that point, Eggman should have had the jet engine and the large cannon, but he didn't have those in that cutscene. So, but other than that, we've pretty much been good. I don't know where Sonic's pupils went in that particular scene just a second ago, though. Meanwhile, Sonic thinks he's Jackie Chan. Fucking leaping kick like that. Actually, is that more of a Bruce Lee thing? I don't know, man. But yeah, that's supposed to signify, hey, Sonic did the boss fight. He did it in one hit, apparently, this time, though. Meanwhile, I had to do it in 5. What'd you call me, bitch? Nice to see that the geography shows continuity in this part of the world. Yes, for sure. Yeah, that's one of the things I really enjoyed about the locations in this game is that there's some continuity between the different sections of the game. So anyway, now Eggman has to fight the Egg Golem. Hello, Dream. How you doing? I saw you come in. Sorry, I didn't mention anything just yet. This is what Eggman's boss fight basically comes down to. Is just doing exactly what I just did there. You just want to Vulcan cannon his chest until it pops open and then shoot the stuff. It's really not that hard. As a matter of fact, it's already over. He barely got to do anything in this particular version of the fight. To be fair, though, he is Eggman's robot, so he would know exactly how to properly disable him. But yes, welcome, Dream. How are you doing? Welcome back. Yes, a Monochromium stream after 6 months off. Yes, I did one on Tuesday, and now we're doing another one here. And we're going through a game that I enjoy quite a bit, Sonic Adventure 2, so it's all, you know, it's all good. Normally it does take me longer than that, yeah, I just got pretty lucky with the fists. Like, I basically just dodged it and then moved back and shot at him. It would be a little harder if he didn't have his hitbox still on his arms. Like, if his arm was in front of his chest and you couldn't shoot him, it would make it a little harder. But, yeah, they didn't program that in.
Hi, Doctor. How's it going? What? What do you mean they escaped? That's okay. I will go after them myself. Can you tell me the password for the space colony control?
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Tricking that old doctor is just too easy.
What? Rouge, what do you mean tricking that old doctor? I'm 30, first of all, and second of all, why did you leave the communicator on?
Maria? I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well.
It's probably not important. Pay no attention to that, Rouge. Doing terribly because America's tearing itself apart and refusing to discuss differences out of sight of people who already agree with them. Believe me, Dream, I understand. Because I live there too, and I completely get it. Sometimes you just need a little bit of an escape. Completely understand. We are here to talk, that's true. Uh-oh.
I guess I'll just have to take the last pieces of the Master Emerald.
Okay, that seems like a bit of a jump. How did you go from what is Shadow to, hey, Master Emerald pieces? Well, she did, so I guess that we're going to Mad Space now, which is, by a lot of people's accounts, one of the hardest stages in the game, and I'll show you why.
Readings are reversed. Be very careful.
What do you mean detector readings are reversed, Tomo Chow? Well, if we were using hints, that's what he would mean, and by that he means this. So, the hints in Mad Space are backwards speaks, or, like, basically either it's like this, where the sentence is written in reverse order, or they're an outright lie. So, like, they'll tell you it's the highest point on the map, and it's actually the lowest point on the map. So, yeah, if you're using hints, they're trying to confuse you for using hints. But we're not trying to use hints right now. First, we're going to go grab the Iron Boots, another upgrade for Rouge. Recently rewatched Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, and now you're watching Lightning Returns, which you never finished back in the day. Kind of a bad story sometimes, but you're fond of it. Well, I'm glad that you're finding some solace in that at the very least there, Dream, because believe me when I say I understand that the real-life situation is not very good right now, but it's nice that you're finding that escape in other things, especially in things that you may not have been able to do before, you know? Hey, Omega Theory, what's going on? Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, that was the hint. Yeah, welcome back. We are back at it after a few months off, so. Yeah, playing Proto Super Mario Galaxy today. Yes, exactly, because they were doing the physics of the planets long before Super Mario Galaxy did. A full, I want to say, 9 years before, if I remember correctly. Things are going good, Omega Theory. I'm glad to be getting back to it. I've got some of my affairs in order in real life now, so yeah, things are all going pretty good for me. How's everything going for you there? I didn't explain it, but we got the iron boots there. So those are like the hammer gloves that we just got for Knuckles, where you can break iron containers by kicking them. Now we're going to restart the stage, because I don't want that hint sitting in my inventory, but I do want to be able to break these iron boxes, so. God damn it. Well, okay, so that one was in reverse. I didn't want to hit that hint, but I guess we'll take it since I just hit it, whatever. It says it's not inside, so it's inside of something, which probably means I need to get up a little bit higher into one of those box containers there. So let's see. This is already on. Oh, no, okay. So it's on this planet then, because I was getting a reading. Okay. Inside of what, though? That's the question. Let's see. Whoa, okay. Probably in there. Probably in there. Yep, in there. Trying to trick me a little bit there, huh? But yeah, Mad Space is fairly commonly, at least from what I understand, referred to by people who play this game as one of the hardest stages in the game. I don't know if it's because of the hints being reversed or whatever, or maybe it's just because it's this gigantic open map, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really, it's not really a big, huge deal for me personally. I guess the planet physics can get a little annoying sometimes, because sometimes you just want to fall up and down and all around, and it's hard to do when you're stuck on a planet like this. But I think if I remember right, you can just, like, kind of float to the edge of the planet and get off. Yeah, there you go. You can't glide off the planet, but you can get off like that. Yeah, see, it kind of, like, tries to magnetize you to the planet, I guess, which is where... The physics aren't the best. I think that's where people kind of get a little upset, but, you know, I mean, it's not a huge deal, I guess. Alright. We haven't been able to see it just yet, so let me see if I can get off this planet. Evidently not. Let's see. How do I get off of this thing? I thought I was just saying like 20 seconds ago, oh, it's not too bad, and now I'm like, how do I get out of here? Alright, well, let's take this rocket, because there's a rocket up here that we just unlocked, and that should get me out of the planet's orbit. Of course, it'll get me into this planet's orbit, but that's okay. I should be able to get off of this planet without too much trouble. Because it looks like the second one is down here somewhere. Might even be in this guy. Nope. Okay, might be down here then. Let's see. Closer. Aha! Found you. Now, for the last one. What the hell does this do? I don't know, but it looks like a jewel, so I'm gonna take it with me. I don't know how long I can carry it for, but I'm gonna carry it for as long as I can, I guess. Oh, okay. Omochao, take care of my diamond for me. Because I evidently don't have any use for it anymore. Alright, so the next one is either on the green planet or it's up by the space station. So we're going to find out in just a second which one that is. I think it's on the green planet because we didn't get any readings from any of the other places, unless it's like in here somewhere. No. So it's been on the green planet the whole time, potentially. I just didn't see it. That's okay. Let's just slide right into the planet's gravity like this. There we go. Whoop. All right, let me off this crazy train. Cause it ain't here, so I guess it could be out and around somewhere down here. And if not, we're gonna have to get back somehow. I forget how you get back, honestly. Okay, that's fine. This isn't like Pumpkin Hill, though. I'm pretty sure that's fairly obvious, but this is not like Pumpkin Hill. If you fall off here, you will die a very painful death, so don't fall off. Like, it's full burn up in the atmosphere kind of die a painful, horrible death. So, yeah, don't fall off. The planet's gravity keeps you kind of magnetized to them, but if you fall down there, you're completely SOL. It's not fun. Let's see. So we've established it's not this planet. And I don't think it's... Well, maybe it's this planet. No, we found one on that planet already. So that means maybe it's on this planet? Yeah. Okay. So you just kind of got a process of elimination it at some point, you know? And eventually you'll figure it out. A little further away again. Nope. It must be moving. Okay, because it's getting further away from me like this. It's gotta be on like a platform or something. Hang on, let me see if I can find a spring. There's one. So we can get on one of these. It's gotta be moving or something. Let's just glide around the outside of the planet. Maybe we'll intercept it like we intercepted that key a little while ago. Oh, there we go. I can't believe I actually made it onto this thing. Awesome. Yeah, it's on the trolley. Yes, exactly. We got it. That was actually, to be honest, that was a fairly clean mad space for me. It usually takes me about 8 or 9 minutes to find everything in this stage because of how open it is. But that's okay. Yeah, that or it was inside Omochao, yeah. And if it was inside Omochao, he wasn't giving it up. 9 years seems a bit long, maybe 7 or 8. Okay, yeah, maybe. Uh-oh. The showdown of the Knuckles, where did your upgrades go?
Treasure hunter, did you find my
That's a good one. Your
emerald?
emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Well, anyway, Rouge has to face Knuckles now in an actual boss fight. First things first, let's go grab a ring. And second things second, I'm going to go check chat because I kind of missed a little bit of it. Let's see. Things are decent. Work sucks right now. Kids are good. Wife has started a second surrogacy journey. Oh, congratulations, you guys. Good luck with that. I hope it all goes well for you. Just find here in Meteor Herd hard to navigate. Yeah, I can completely understand. I think they are a little more difficult to navigate as well, so I can get it. I can understand where you're coming from. No idea how to make a mental map of either. Yeah, well, it's because they're so open, right? So it's kind of difficult to make that mental map a little bit. Waiting on a Super Mario Multiverse where you can navigate Klein bottles and tigers, not a real thing, but would be fun 4D. Yeah, you're right, though. It might have been only 7 to 8, because, well, if I remember right, this game came out in 1999 for the Dreamcast. Battle came out in 2001, I want to say, for the GameCube. And then Super Mario Galaxy was like 2007 or 2008, I think. So, yeah, it's like 8, probably. Yeah, I don't know where his upgrades went. You got me there. Wonder how many of these games' lines you could still say by heart. Well, we'll find out, because in a minute we'll have another cutscene that'll play so that you can find out in a second, so. There we go. I think if I remember right, the easiest way to hit him is to just, like, drill dive him. So So now what they do in these boss fights is they actually give them access to their multiplayer moves. So yeah, you want to be a little careful because they will shoot you with lightning and shoot you with like basically energy waves. This is getting more and more Dragon Ball Z by the minute. Where the hell did you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's just glide right into him. There we go. You can almost stun lock him though if you're careful like that. Oh, hang on. I don't know how he hit me there, but that's okay. Whatever.
Make me do this. Get down.
There. We got him.
The master
But basically, you want to be moving as much as you can so that you don't get hit by his lightning there. But they'll give other characters those moves too. Like, they'll give Eggman access to some of his multiplayer moves, and they'll give... or not Eggman. In this case, it'll give Tails access to those multiplayer moves, and then eventually they'll give Sonic access to them as well. And vice versa when you're on the hero side, so... But we took care of Knuckles, and that means Rouge gets to keep the emerald pieces, right?
Stop fooling around and give me back my emeralds.
Oh, you guys are cute.
Call yourself a hunter?
Yeah, drive is the best thing because it's so instantaneous. It's really hard for the AI to react to it, I think. Like, you'd think that'd be something the AI would be able to react to because it's so instant. Like, you'd have to be really careful to interact with it as a human being, but an AI would be able to know what you're entering, but apparently not. Oof! I could feel the chemistry from here there. Did you see the look they gave each other just there? Man. Well, I mean, a lot of the internet would like to hold your hand, Rouge. They'd like to hold something else, too. Two very specific things, but yeah.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
Crazy enough to give them back? Apparently.
Just take them. They stink like a kidney's key.
Well, I mean, they are his, and he keeps them in his absolute storage space, so... And just like that, the Master Emerald has been restored. Real talk, though, Knuckles, why did you have it off of Angel Island in the first place? Don't you need it to be there for it to keep the island, like, floating? Isn't that what Sonic Adventure 1 established?
We should get going.
Probably should, Rouge. I don't know, I like the way they framed this scene. I don't care what anybody says, and I don't care what they say later on in the series where Shadow and Rouge start having chemistry with one another. I like that pairing. Okay? Maybe I'm just an old fuddy-duddy, but I like that pairing. They did a good job with that scene. Like, the parts where they don't say anything, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta say things without saying any words, and they did a good job with it in that scene.
Telling them the end is near, not you.
Hmm.
Now is the time to end this long drama. It's in history as the ultimate genius. If something happens, I'm counting on you to finish the job.
Okay, but what should he do in the meantime, Eggman?
The moment for attack has come. It's now or never.
Hmm. He didn't really give him any information about what he should do in the meantime now, did he? But anyway, so now Eggman has his final stage, Cosmic Wall. So he has to apparently take another obstacle course in order to get back up to where Sonic, Tails, and Amy are, because Knuckles isn't up there at this moment. Oh, it wasn't 1999? Remember in 6th grade you were eagerly looking forward to an adventure sequel? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking 1999 then. I know we didn't have a Dreamcast in my house until 2001. But for some reason, 1999 was sticking out in my head. Maybe it came out in 2001, and I'm thinking of Sonic Adventure 1. Maybe. When it came out, it was the first game you ever pre-ordered and happily ran out to the package delivery woman she parked by your house. I can understand that. First search Google for it, there were only 4 results. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know how they all landed on the rail there. That's a good question. Don't remind me of all the Rouge talk on GameFAQs you had to witness when you were 12 to 13. Well, the internet's still talking about it, Dream, but yeah, I understand. Yeah, we shouldn't dredge those topics up. You ship it to, and the level's supposed to be impossible to E-rank, you E-ranked it. This is a long stage, though, but to be honest, this is actually my favorite mech stage in the game because of the gravity mechanics in it, and we'll get into that in a second. Favorite scene is probably Eggman killing Sonic. Tails' reaction is basically Pikachu's shot face. We'll get to that in just a moment, but first, Cosmic Wall. So why is this stage my favorite? Well, it's pretty easy. Now, hovering doesn't just allow you to slow your descent and keep your momentum. You also, because you're out in space, get some anti-gravity out of the whole thing. That is so cool. And it opens up the stage substantially as well. It lets you aim at things you normally couldn't aim at. You can move around a lot more while aiming. It's so good. I love it. And you can get a ton of points because of it too, because you can lock onto things on multiple levels. It's just great. I wish this anti-gravity mechanic was used more. Like, they need to set an entire game in space so they can use this, because I mean, I guess it might get a little old after a while, but I love this. It's such a great gimmick for a stage. Oh, there's a checkpoint here. Let me not float over every checkpoint that they have here. So, you're supposed to use the Vulcan Cannon to break this, right? Now it takes 4 hits to do it. But, you could also just hover over it without worrying too much about it. The things that we killed down there, by the way, those water-looking things that were down there, those are artificial chaos. What the hell are they doing here? Huh. Well, the game hasn't explained why they're here just yet, but they will explain eventually why there's a bunch of Chaos copies running around. I mean, to be fair, Eggman had copies of Gamma running around, so I guess it's not that far-fetched for him to have copies of Chaos running around, but if they're his copies, why are they attacking him? Are they buggy? Can Chaos get buggy? I don't think Chaos can get buggy. I guess it depends on if it's run by a computer or not, but these are questions that we will get the answers to, just not yet, that's all. Anybody else? No? Well, there are more, but they're up here. But yeah, I love the gimmick of this stage, it's great. Can I get up from here? I guess I can do that. Oh, there we go. I was like, wait, where's the platform? Well, I missed the platform. Now we'll get it. Who else wants some? Nobody? Okay, fine. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to risk it. Probably would have made it, but you know. Get a little extra hang time. Awesome. Yeah, this stage is great, man. Love the gimmick. Would like to do it again. I think if I remember right, there's an upgrade right here, actually. You hit this missile, and yep, there you go. Gotta kind of finagle yourself to get in between the platforms there, but when you go inside, you can get the protection armor for Eggman. And this is an exclusive upgrade. Tails does not get an equivalent to this on his side of the story. What this does is it actually just gives Eggman more HP, which allows him to take one more hit than he could take normally. It's kind of nice. I think it's fitting that Eggman gets the upgrade as well, because he... like, walkers and mechs are his thing, right? Like, Tails does it in this game too, because it's kind of like, they're trying to make it so that both sides do similar things. But mech stuff is Eggman's thing, so it just makes sense to me that he would have the most upgrades to his mech out of anybody in the game. I'm just gonna shoot those off right now. If I remember right, these big canisters get you they get you a ton of points. Just watch my score counter go up as I'm shooting these things. Like, look at that. That's nuts. I'm just gonna fire it off here. So I can do that. There we go. You get too far away and your counter will actually go away too. So you kind of got to shoot off eventually. Otherwise you'll lose your targets. Just waggle that control stick all over the place. Get them points. I don't remember what the best score is that you need, like for an A rank in this one, but I think it's like exceedingly high, like 70,000 points or something like that. Sounds about right. Anybody else? Nope, just that guy? Okay. Let me see if I missed any chat, because I probably did. Yeah, Cosmic Wall, I think it's the second longest stage in the game after the stage in the last story. Spoiler alert, there's a really long stage in the last story. Did I ever learn how to do the super bounce trick with Sonic? That doesn't sound familiar, so probably not. Does it have anything, like, does it get you more height than you would normally get? I would guess it gets you more height than you normally get with just the bounce bracelet a couple of times, so. Yeah, the A rank score is ridiculous. Ever gotten perfect rings on Green Hill Zone? No, I think I did unlock Green Hill Zone like a long time ago. But I never got perfect rings on it or anything like that. I think I did get an A rank on it though. Like I did 100% in this game way back in the day. But this isn't going to be an 100% run for this one. I've done my due diligence in getting 100% runs when I did the Sonic Adventure DX playthrough for my channel back in 2012, or at least that's what I'm saying. I'm choosing to believe. So, because of that, I'm just doing a casual run through of this game. So, nothing too fancy, just letting it go. I was gonna say I better shoot off before I lose those targets, or before the artificial chaos hits me in the face. That also wouldn't have been good. Grab these while we're at it. Now shoot off. Say, I thought there were 4. There are 4. There you go. Sweet. Whoops. Well, that's not going to get me any points, but that's okay. Now, if you are floating up and around and you want to cancel out of the float, you actually can do that by just tapping the X button when you float. So let's say you don't want to float higher. You just do this and then cancel out of it. So then you'll float normally. So basically just double tap X and you can float normally. Give me a few points out of these guys. There we go. Wow, that comes on quick. Wow! Yeah, I'll get as many points as I can get. Where the hell is that artificial chaos at? Okay. I'm getting out of here. He's under the platform. Fuck that guy. I forgot to get him before I went here, obviously. Okay, 7 is good. We don't have the laser upgrade for Eggman just yet. If we did, he could shoot those guys with the missiles, and he could actually blow them up. Because what happens is there's also a laser upgrade that Eggman can get. It's in, I want to say it's in Iron Gate, if I remember correctly. But we didn't get it just yet. I'm going to be getting the upgrades later, basically. Yeah, so if we got that blaster upgrade, it would actually increase the AoE on his attack. Whoa, okay, this is bad. Hold on. Not here, not now, there we go. I saved it! I was like, where's the platform? I know it's here. Not gonna have another weapons bed situation. Not this time. Alright, you little fuckface. There you go. Yeah, I think the artificial chaos are worth a few more points than your normal enemies. I think the normal enemies are worth, like, maybe 100 points per target, and the artificial chaos are worth, like, 200, I want to say? Something like that. Sounds about right. I don't know. Point is, if you get 10 targets, you get, I think it's 10 targets, you get a perfect, and you get 2,000 points, so. Now, you do continue to get points for killing things after that, it's just you don't get a higher bonus after 10 targets, so. Yeah, let's just let them float off. I'm sure they won't become a problem for anybody else, unless it's Tails. I gotta play Tails this stage soon, so that's gonna be promising. Oh. But yeah, don't worry about too much about your time score in this particular stage. It's really long, so just take your time. It's easier, I find, to take your time and just kill a whole bunch of stuff than trying to like rush right through it and ending up flying off into the lower atmosphere. Oh god. Almost like that. That guy. I'm gonna need a few rings, I think. Does that have rings in it? Hold on. There, I got rings. Good. Now we're in good shape. It's not like I needed them because we do have HP, but you know. Alright, so I gotta break this. There we go. And then just float up here. Don't even need the spring. Could have used it, but that's fine. slowly grab a little bit of extra health just so we have it. Like this. Wow. Very pointing that thing, man. Jesus. Almost just jumped right into that. Okay, that's good enough. Up here. Okay, artificial chaos. Artificial chaos! Danger, Will Robinson! Okay. There we go. I don't know why I quoted that. I've barely even seen any of Lost in Space. I guess at least I know it's Lost in Space, but, you know. I think I only know that it's Lost in Space because my parents watched the new one, if I remember correctly. There's like a new one on like Netflix or Amazon Prime or something like that, and they watched it. They said it was pretty good. I didn't really watch much of it, but I watched a little of it with them, so. Alright, Eggman, let's put this away. I think this is the last section. So yeah, rack up those points, because there's another set of canisters that are up here somewhere. Rack up those points just like that. The canisters here, though, I think are a little harder to lock onto because they're kind of in like very specific spots. Like these ones, not so much, but there were some that were flying past us just there that were a little tricky to lock onto. But they are worth a lot of points, so try to get them if you can. And don't get shot while you're at it. If you have to shoot a little earlier than normal in order to get those canisters, do it, because believe me, they're worth far more than your bonus is worth. Now this guy up here, you just have to shoot with the Vulcan cannon. Just try your best to aim it directly at him. And eventually the drill bits will fall off. So. Just like that. And just like that, clean sweep. Good job, Eggman. Second longest stage in the game, but we made it look easy. Yeah, no time bonus, but still got an A rank. Hell yeah! Hey Adam, how's it going? Good afternoon. Just got done watching Sephiroth's debut in Smash. He's cool, needless to say. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it makes sense to me that he's in it because Cloud's in it. It just seems a little ridiculous. We've got Sephiroth in Smash now. It's crazy.
Well, young lady. Is there something I can help you with?
That's a gun! Amy, quick, hit it out of his hand with your Pico Pico hammer. What do you mean you left it on Earth? I remember Sonic Adventure DX where Amy was actually competent. Okay, 2 continuity errors, excuse me. There's 1 continuity error in this scene as well because Tails does not have the upgrades that he normally has here because we didn't do Eternal Engine yet. But other than that, it's fine. Actually, no, there's 3 because Knuckles will have an upgrade that he didn't have after the Mad Space thing. So there's a few continuity errors, but that's okay. We had a few in the original playthrough Sonic Adventure DX as well, so. Oh, it's a speedrunner trick? Okay, gotcha. Maybe don't whisper your plan under your breath there, guys. He might be older, but that doesn't mean he's deaf. Oh, and I don't know if, I kind of glossed over it because I was talking during the cutscene, but Eggman knows that's a fake emerald. And that's why he can do this. You act like this is shocking to you, Sonic.
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Oh, God. Bait and switch. Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna hurt you, Tails. This is gonna hurt you a lot. Actually, there's a couple of continuity errors in this scene, right? Because there's 2 stages before this fight happened in the hero story. So Tails should have another upgrade, and Sonic should have another upgrade that he gets in a stage right before this. Because you just told me, fuck boy! Holy shit, he killed him! Blew him up in a space capsule! I told you Eggman was hardcore! Yeah, alright, uh-huh.
Sonic! Sonic asked me for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
Now, we're playing the Dark Side story first, so this isn't going to be as defining of a character moment, but I really like this character moment for Tails, because he spends the entirety of Sonic Adventure 1 slightly becoming more independent from Sonic, but still kind of living in his shadow. This is the first time where Tails is forced, by circumstance, to have to do something himself that Sonic absolutely cannot do because he is not here to do it. So, Tails, and I really like it, but, well, we're about to kill him, so yeah, that's not really gonna help him at all. Well, okay, we might kill him. He might kill me first because of the power laser that he's got, and he's stun locking me to death, but that's okay. Okay, I think well, nope, I didn't get him. Apparently the boxing glove didn't do enough damage. But yeah, so Tails gets access to all of his multiplayer upgrades in this fight, so you gotta be a little careful with fighting him. You don't need to lock on, Elmo Chow, don't give me no bullshit. Just Vulcan cannon for life. Now he's rocket launching in this particular case, so just shoot ahead of you. There we go, there we go. But yeah, the mech fights are pretty much like that. It's either you completely destroy them or they completely stun lock you to death with their power attacks there. So. Meanwhile, back on the space colony.
After all.
Yeah, that didn't exactly work out for Sonic, now did it?
All 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. The power creates a miracle. I have 6 of them. They're mine. All mine.
Rouge, maybe you should, yeah. What, stealing the jewels? Oof. So the truth finally comes out. Yes, so Rouge has been playing double agent this entire time. She works for Gun. Not really all that shocking nowadays, but back in the day it was like, whoa! So she really is a spy! All that spy music isn't just there for nothing. Yeah. Hey Emerald, how's it going? Welcome back. We are back at it today. But don't think that Shadow can just say things and Rouge can't clap back, because believe me, she's got some fight left in her. She's got evidence. Of course, they kind of glossed over it because you didn't really see the picture all that much, but the picture was of some kind of reptilian creature or amphibious creature. It definitely was not a hedgehog. So what the hell is Shadow? I mean, she could probably sell it for a good profit. It's because that's the only thing you can remember besides the things that have happened since you woke up, Shadow, but we don't need to tell Rouge that. Let's just let you have your minute so you can go do the final stage of the Dark Story, Final Chase. I have missed a lot of chat, though, so let me pause the game real quick so I can catch up. Let's see. Most normal players won't ever learn about it. It goes super high. You have to spin dash against a wall and then bounce at the right moment. On Green Hill, they hide one ring under the ground where you start, so you have to get a ring shield and walk back to the start later. Oh, Jesus. So that super bounce thing sounds pretty fancy. I don't know. I've definitely never heard of it. I'll have to look it up after this so I can figure out what it's all about. I don't think it's longer than Cannon's Core. I mean, I guess it might be if you really like can run straight through Cannon's Core really quickly, but yeah, it might be. So the New Lost Space, it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't anything particularly special, I don't think. Same kind of stuff that, like, a lot of sci-fi shows nowadays are very similar, I think, and it doesn't really break out of that shell. I'm getting a spam call. I better block that number before it calls me again. Hold on a moment. Hold a moment while I do that, then I can continue reading chat. Let's see. Here. And Iowa. Who the hell's call me in Iowa? Block. Spam phone call from Iowa. Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's a good moment, but yeah, it is. It's too bad we need to beat up Tails and his power laser. But yeah, we had to because Dark Side story, so. Can speedrun this fight to get the explosion. Yeah, that's true. If you get Tails caught in the explosion there, it actually deals more damage to him. So I think it deals like 2 hits worth of damage if I remember right. So it's just a little dangerous, that's all. Yeah, the prototype does look different from the final version now, doesn't it? Yeah, that wobble sound effect that you can hear from the rings here, that's definitely not a floating, like, flame thing. It sounds more like a... Sounds like the kind of sound an Artificial Chaos would make. Happy to see me streaming again. Well, I'm happy to be doing it, Amarella, as well. So everybody's all happy around here for me to be back. Doing pretty good so far. Been pretty good. Burnt out pretty bad on games about 6 months ago, but the burnout has faded away, and I am back enjoying things now. So, yeah, it's going all good for me. How's it going for you there? Just keeping on, playing a game from my childhood. Let's see if I die now, because I just took myself out of the game for a solid minute, but that's okay. I don't think that's how loops work on rails, but that's okay. You guys can have that. It's fine. It was a cool moment. Wow! Okay, I wasn't sure if that was actually going to work, honestly. Sometimes I get hit by that guy, but, well, it made it work this time. And it worked there, too, pretty good. Awesome. Those gun robots with the shield, I think, are new. I don't think we've seen them yet. They cannot be damaged with the homing attack, or from the front at all, really. So you have to hit them with a, whatchamacallit. You have to hit them with a somersault in order to damage them. Oh, okay. I guess the Ancient Light did not work there. That's fun. Thanks, game. Let's see. Okay, don't run headlong into those. Sometimes with this stage, you kind of got to back off a little bit and not, like... You know, you can't just run full speed in some cases in this stage because you'll hurt yourself if you do. So. Whoa, or you'll do that. Homing attack, why? Okay, that's fine. There, I did a spin dash jump. Almost paid for it, but that's okay. Yeah, I love that little, misty jump that they do out of a somersault in this game. It's great. Like when you... Here, I'll show it to you so I can show what I mean. You do this, and then you do that. Where it does that... He does that little, like, flip and spin thing. I don't know what the technical term is for it. I'm just going to call it a Misty because it looks like a Misty from a snowboarding game, but... Okay, there we go. Just trying to get the rings, game. Don't kill me for it. There. Oops. Okay. Yeah, the gravity in this stage is a little wonky, I find sometimes, especially with these cylinders here. Like, you're supposed to snap directly to them every time you're near them. They're supposed to have their own gravity well, but they don't always seem to have... I'm just gonna run. Forget this guy. If I trick the missiles, he won't be able to hit me. There we go. Perfect. Oh, let me run through that. And run away. Whoa, okay, run away from that. That was a little bad. Now, if I recall correctly, there is another upgrade that Shadow can get in this stage. It's the first of its kind that he'll be getting among everybody in the story. Nobody... Why does that keep happening? And nobody else has the upgrade I'm talking about here yet in the story, so it's okay that Shadow has it, basically. I'm glad that he's the first one to get it. But, yeah, so... The point is, we're not there yet. We'll get there in a minute. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm being interrupted by the gravity failing. Hold on, wait here, and then go. There we go. Now I got it. Hey, Flyboy! Bam! Yeah, Shadow doesn't have the bounce bracelet, so I can't do anything fancy with that. See, these cylinders seem to work okay. They just let you go straight up and down, but the other ones, not so much. Okay, pick a side, any side. What color do we like, chat? Do we want red, purple, or yellow? I will make it work depending on what you guys say. Pick your favorite color. Which one do you like? Do I take the following shortcuts in Final Rush? I try to, Dream. I don't always... I'm not always successful with them, but I try to, yeah. Yeah, it won't hit you. It'll look cool as little things fire at you when you're spinning around. Yes, it did, so... Keeps happening because you're jumping when you're too far right or left. Try to keep jumping when you're within maybe a 40 degree... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if I'm jumping when I'm like like it almost slingshots me off of the thing if I jump when I'm too far around it, you know what I mean? So yeah, you're probably right. All right, so Marie said yellow first, so we'll go first come first serve. We'll go yellow. I don't know what's in yellow, so 5 rings. And Amarella said purple, so now we'll go purple. See, it all worked out. Whoop. Yeah. I didn't even press anything that time. I just let it go. Why, game? Why? God damn it. Alright, well, let's go on yellow, then purple again. Game's just messing with me now. It was hilarious, though, but it's just messing with me now. You know what? Maybe it was because I wasn't pressing anything, though. Maybe you're supposed to hold forward while that's happening, and that's why I went flying off the edge. I'll take it, though. It was a great moment. It was damn funny. So, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that. So, I think the upgrade's coming up here in a minute. I think it's like around here somewhere, actually. So, I think you go up here or something, and then there's like a couple of platforms. Maybe it's a little further. Hang on. We'll find out in a second. I know it's up one of these. Yeah, it's up here. Okay. And you can actually kind of see it from here, too. Like, as you're sliding up the gravity thing, like when you're coming up the side, you can see it on this side of the platform here. It looks like the Ancient Light, though, but we already have the Ancient Light, so what could it be? The Mystic Melody! So every character in Sonic Adventure 2 gets access to the Mystic Melody. And what it does is it allows you to play a mysterious melody. It doesn't do anything by itself, but if you're near one of these Chaos Shrines and you play it, something strange will happen. Whether it's a teleporter or a series of platforms, a trail of rings, something will happen that will allow you to open up a new path that was not accessible to you before. So it's a nice little thing. I mean, you can use it for shortcuts in stages. It's convenient for speedrunners if you have it. Although if you have it, you're probably not speedrunning the game unless you're just doing like a time attack or something. But yeah, it's convenient. And it also opens up the mission number 3 in everybody's stages, because there's a total of 5 missions, as I said, in each person's... in each stage, there's a total of 5 missions. And the third mission in every stage is to find a lost Chow. I probably could have gotten on that if I was a little more careful, but that's okay. So finding the lost Chow is, like I said, it's the third mission in each stage. And I don't know how I ended up here, but that's okay. You need the Mystic Melody in order to find the lost Chows, basically. In almost every single case, you need the Mystic Melody for that. I'm going to jump up here just because I can. I just like messing with these stages sometimes, just to see how much I can, like, do with them, just to mess around, you know. I don't know if that was a good idea. Okay, never mind. It buffed out. Buffed out. I can just go up here. I'm just going to... Okay. I'm going to make a circle first, then I'm going to jump past. Ah, that's why I wanted to go up here. I knew there was a reason why going on these things was important. It's because if you go on that one, you can get a Phoenix. Nice. Okay. Camera change on me there a little bit, and I almost overcompensated for it. But we're okay. I'm not even going to bother going on that one. I'm just going to go straight over here. It's pointing me this way, so I guess I'm going to go this way. Yeah, the other one was a dead end, so it wouldn't have worked out for us. And we got points for it, too. Okay, don't overcorrect. Don't overcorrect. There we go. Just let the game do its thing. There we go. It's a scripted sequence, so the game will do it if you just let it go. Got to be a little careful, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, more holes. I wonder what's in these holes. Well, we came out of purple, so we'll go into yellow once I take care of that guy. There we go. Oops. Let's see what's in yellow. Nothing. So what's in red? Let's find out. Oops. Probably a bunch of rings. Okay. I was gonna say a ring or rings or an item box, one or the other. All right, what do we got here? Let's go see what the rest of the stage has to offer, shall we? Oh, okay. Don't overcorrect. Just let it go. Okay. I keep almost overcorrecting. Like, I keep thinking I need to jump to correct my position. And I definitely do not have to do that, but I'm doing it anyway, and it ends up killing me in a lot of cases, so... Can I hit this guy? Okay. Well, there it goes again. So, the homing attack worked, for a second there, and then it didn't work. Okay. I beat whatever, I'll take it. It's not like I can do anything about it now, but that's a little suspicious. Also, the extra life is gone now, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. It's fine, we're fine. Okay, let me get the hell out of here before that guy shoots me with his laser. Where does this go? Oh, this is for the Lost Chow. Okay, so that's where Mission 3 in Final Chase is located, is right there. Well, we don't have anything to break that just yet, so I guess we'll figure that out later. And now we gotta run down this section, and I forget if there's anything that gets in our way or if we just kind of want to hold down. I think you just want to kind of hold down the whole time. Like, these things will blow up, but like, if you're holding down the whole time, it won't become a problem for you. Well, okay. Reverse gravity, reverse gravity, reverse gravity. Not like that, Shadow! Stage is kicking my ass. It's okay. All in good fun, right? All in good fun. Does this give me any points now? No, it doesn't. I think the extra lives give you a lot of points, too, so it's kind of a shame that it doesn't come back once you use it the first time. Oh, well. Alright, up here again. We're not going to get a good rank this time, because I'm definitely over time. Like, I'm not going to get a good time bonus, and, well, we're going to end the stage with, like, 1,000 points at the most, so... Yeah, not really going to work out for us. It's okay, though. We'll be fine. There, that's what I wanted to do the whole time.
Here we go.
Alright. Yeah, definite E rank on this one. First one of the playthrough, but that's okay.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
You were just warming up, Shadow, that's all. It all worked out, in quotes, because eventually it stopped buffing out. Now I remember why you hate Final Rush and Final Chase. Well, I don't know if... Maybe Final Rush is worse. I don't know. I'll have to see when we go do it in a few minutes. But we'll first we got to do this. Apparently Sonic lives. How? We'll find out, but he lived, so...
You know, what can I say? I die hard.
I can see that.
So, there's more
And I don't think they actually tell you on this side how he survived either, so... We'll find out when we go to do the hero story to finish it up.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end.
And this time he actually means it, because if you take the Dark Side story as canon, well... This isn't going to end well for Sonic. Alright, here we go. Great final boss music, too. Let's finish it then, Sonic. So yes, the final boss fight is against Sonic himself. If you get ahead of him, I guess they kind of spoil how he survived. Apparently Sonic knows how to use Chaos Control. Because if you get too far ahead of him in this fight, he'll use it to teleport in front of you. It does give you a good opportunity to do a spin dash and knock yourself into him, though. So, now if he gets too far ahead of you, he'll use a multiplayer move on you. I might let him demonstrate that in just a minute, so we'll see. I'll let him demonstrate it for the last hit. How about that? Oh, okay. He might be able to demonstrate it here, actually, because he just, he jumped over my spin dash. He learned my tricks. Alright, so let him get a little ahead of you. Charge up, and then go. And while he's doing the multiplayer move, you can hit him because he's vulnerable. So yeah, just let him get ahead of you a little bit. Charge up. Let it go. And then try to steer into him if you can, and if you can't, just hit him. So, now, you want to keep moving with this stage. If you don't, the stage will kind of fall out from under you, and that will totally end your run. So just keep going if you can. I'm just going to keep going. Alright. Let's see if we can get him this time. It's kind of hard to direct the spin dash and control where it's going, though, like after you, like after the cutscene, because the cutscene cuts directly in front of your view, so sometimes it kind of makes it a little wonky to direct yourself. Way go. Got him. Just like that. Bam, boom. Now we're at full power, Shadow. Okay, I missed a little chat. So while the... oh, good. 40 seconds to cannon countdown. I haven't talked about the cannon countdown yet. I'll talk about that in the hero story. I really like that little detail being listed as they switch between stages, but I'll talk about it a little more in the hero side. Anyway, Eggman has the 7 Chaos Emeralds, so that's just great. Joker, hey there. Thank you for resubscribing. 11 months. Thank you very much. What's that warning sign for? You subscribed at a good time because we're done with the Dark Side story. That takes care of that one, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, welcome back. Thank you for resubscribing. That would make you... What is 11 months chromatic now? I forget. I'm going to look it up. 11 prefix. 11 prefix is... Prefix. Oh, excuse me. Hendecachromatic, according to Google. But you have become hendecachromatic. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, slow clap for all those dumb deaths there. You can do stunts at the end of rails. For some reason, it's not working for me. Probably because I'm pressing X a little too late. I think you have to press it a little early, actually. Like, it's not like right at the end of the rail. It's like slightly before, so... Sonic Adventure 2 teaches kids about their pets dying. Rip all your chow after they live too short of a life. Yeah, that's true. You do a lot of chow raising, you end up seeing them die. I don't think Avenger ever died, though, from the one from the Sonic Adventure DX playthrough that I did all the raising for, so... Yeah, let's see if I get the timing. I mean, I got it somewhat okay, so... They don't say how he survives in the Dark Story, but they do show us the internal thoughts about handing over the fake emerald to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yes, they do. You would think they would have cut that part out a little bit, but... Yeah, isn't it nice? I intentionally failed to hit Sonic just so I could show the platforms falling. Yeah, that's... I'm just that kind of a generous person there, Dream. Oh, you know. Yeah, you're right, though. It is easier. You can actually just light dash into them, and it deals damage to them. Probably because you're speeding through their body at the speed of light, so that probably hurts a little bit. So it is. It's just easier to light dash through them if you do it that way. But yeah, the spacing might be a little bit difficult, because you got to make sure that you're hitting them dead on, and they usually stay in the center of the platform, so you got to space it properly. Thought it was odd that the game ended here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a, I mean, if you're not, you know, done with the, if you're done with the hero story, it might be a little bit strange even too, but it is a little weird that, like, hey, the game just stops right here. We didn't get any closure. What the hell? Oh, spamming the light dash to get free hits. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'll try it on the Sonic version of that fight where you're fighting Shadow. Because, spoiler alert, Sonic lives and you have to fight Shadow on the hero side of the story, so... Oh yeah, and you get to hear Shadow's theme in the credits here. I haven't really gotten a chance to talk about the stories all that much in these credits. I'll talk more about the game overall, I think, in the credits for the last story, because really the game isn't that long, so having to talk about 3 separate stories in a short spacing period of time like that, I don't know, it just strikes me as a weird choice. So I think I'll just talk about the game as a whole during the credits of the last story instead of talking about them here. You beat the Dark Story first and then Hero a bit later. Gotcha. That's exactly what we did here, actually.
Project Shadow was stolen from the military base located on the deserted island in the southern seas. This incident increased worldwide terrorist activities. Sonic the Hedgehog was arrested. The adventure for truth leads to the incidents that shock the entire world. The story takes our hero Sonic from the Earth and into outer space.
Now the funny part is, and I did not do this on purpose, I think every single section of the game that they just showed in those credits there was from stuff that we've already done in the hero side and no more. Like, we've only done up to stage 13 on the hero side, so it's kind of cool that that worked that way. It's like serendipity, I swear. You ended up unlocking the last story mode at like 1 a.m. and you're not sure your mom wanted you playing on the living room TV at that time. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I could see that being something that parents would not really be too happy with. Reminds me of the time in Persona 4 Golden when I reached that point in the story. We haven't played it for the stream yet, so I don't want to say what that point is, but if you've played the game, you probably know what that point is. And I ended up staying up literally all night, continuing to play to try to make sure that I completely resolved that moment of the story, so... Oh, you had the volume very quiet? Okay, well, I mean, that helps a little bit then, at least. You're not, bugging people. Unless they're sleeping in the living room with you and they gotta see the TV, like the TV's within their eye shot. Anyway. So now we've got a boss rush unlocked now that we've finished one of the stories, so you can just play through the Dark Side Stories boss rush if you pick this one. Yeah, we can't do Hero Side yet because we haven't finished the Hero Side story, so we're gonna go do that now. And Tails gets the honor, I guess, of being the only one to narrate twice. So I guess he's narrating because Shadow doesn't get a chance. He gets to narrate twice.
Everyone calls me Tails. We managed to hotwire the space shuttle from Eggman's secret base and finally arrived at the space colony, Ark.
How exactly does one hotwire a space shuttle? That seems a little bit high-tech. I mean, Tails is high-tech, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, Tails, you and me, let's go through Eternal Engine and see if we can find the power supply so that Sonic can take care of business with this this cannon. So yeah, while Tails gets the generator, Sonic will go get the rest of it once Tails is all done. You're good, I gotta move out of the way so I don't get bombed. There we go. Eternal Engine is, I don't want to say it's, like, really difficult, but it's probably one of the more difficult mech stages out of all of them in the game. There's a lot of stuff in here that can kill Tails, unfortunately, and it's a very, very gruesome death because, okay, he'll end up in the vacuum of space, which is not good. I do really like Eternal Engine's music, though. Like, this is probably my favorite track of the Tails stage themes, so... I don't know, it's so rockin', It's great. I better let that go before he kills me. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta let it fly, Omochao, are those bombs?
If the dynamite packs explode, the colony will be damaged. You will be sucked out into space.
I would prefer to not have that happen, please and thank you. So yeah, that's one of the gimmicks in this stage, is that the sections of the colony have dynamite packs on them, the doors there. And if you, oh god, if you walk too close, it'll start gravitationally sucking you towards instant death. So you gotta be a little careful, specifically in this section, because there's a switch, like right here, that you could shoot, well, you could by accident shoot these dynamite packs and then end up getting sucked into space trying to get that switch, but you need to hit that switch to open this door, so... You gotta be a little careful, but that's okay. Same thing here. You'll end up shooting the platform out if you're not careful. Well, apparently I got that guy just by shooting the other guy. Cool. If I remember right, that thing just shoots lasers at you. You can't destroy it, so just move past it. No big deal. Oh, that's a bit of a fall, huh? Let's see. So there's gotta be something to break those boxes. Probably right here. Yep, there we go. Another missile. Convenient that these missiles keep ending up out here. I am taking a bit of a risk by hovering between platforms there because even though we're out in space in this section, Tails doesn't get the benefit of Cosmic Wall's anti-gravity functions. Probably because the space colony itself has its own gravity, so you don't get that advantage, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll do the best we can with what we've got. And we'll destroy some surveillance cameras while we're at it, because, I mean, they're not Eggmans, but they could be. Oh. Crazy artificial chaos. So those ones there, normally the artificial chaos, the only place that you can shoot them is in the head. Unfortunately, in this particular case, his head is inside of his body, so you have to kind of get up close and personal and use the propeller shot in order to take care of him. Unfortunately, in this room, that leads to a little bit of anti-gravity shenanigans, but, well, we made it work. It's fine. It's all working pretty good. Let's just shoot that before we... Oh god. I'm gonna eat a I'm gonna eat a laser ring anyway. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm gonna eat a laser to the face if I don't, if I'm not careful here, but apparently I ate it anyway, so that's fine. I was wondering what that one was. I'll get out of here. In the background there. But yeah, you can kind of see it kind of sucking me towards the vacuum of space there. Not exactly the best. We don't want that. But yeah, see, if you wait too long on the platform, it'll actually go underneath the lasers and, well... I mean, it won't kill Tails because it'll go out of the lasers before it becomes a problem again, but, yeah. And I guess there's a health pack right there, so you kind of... I guess I could have just stayed in place and actually would have been better off because I would have maintained my 12,000 points. Oh, well. What can you do, right? Well... I'm just gonna wait here for a second. There we go. Sure, I'll destroy the platforms. Why the heck not? I got a hovering system. I'm good. Whoa, okay. I didn't see the projectiles until just before I was about to get shot with them there. Before I get shot. There we go. I think there's a big guy here. Yep, there we go. Gotcha. Get all them points, Tails. I don't think the requirements for this stage are too high. I mean, I think they're kind of high, but I don't think they're, like, absurd, you know? It's not like Cosmic Wall where you need to get, like 70,000 points. Is this supposed to help me? Wait, hang on. It is! Oh, that just put me back at the beginning. Okay. I was rather confused for a second. I got a little turned around. I'm getting senile in my old age. Okay. Anyway. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Okay. It's got a bit of an AoE to it, doesn't it? I'm learning things, you see. Whoa. Whoa. Sure has. Oh, God. Said that a little early, but I knew exactly what he was saying. He was saying, my machine has reached its limit! Better get a checkpoint before I die again here. Oh, this is gonna be great. I probably should have just kept going. Oh, God. Ugh! I made it! We're okay! I made it! Okay. We're fine. Those canisters don't explode, by the way, if you just, like, run straight into them. You have to shoot them in order for them to explode, so, yeah. Well, I've kind of destroyed the platform, so that's not really gonna help us at all. And I don't think I can get across to it just yet. Nope. What do you think, Omochao? Sure is. Yeah, I know where it is, but it's kind of up above me. Can I go down? Ah, there's a secret door down here. Let's go check it out. And that will get you back up. Let's get rid of those. Wow. Okay, so that switch should unlock the door for us. But how do I get back up? Yeah, see, you can shoot those if you're careful. Oh, there's a spring here. There we go. What's in the door, then? Now, I think you can just unlock the door automatically if you don't shoot out the platforms. Like, you can just hit... Yeah, that switch is activated, so you can just hit that switch and open this up. But if you go down, you end up having to go around to get Tails' next upgrade, the bazooka. This is his large cannon, basically, so it powers it up, so now he can shoot iron containers and break them. Perfect. I mean, considering how badly I'm doing at this stage, I think I would have preferred a protection armor, but, you know, this will work, too. Okay, so how do I handle this? I almost gotta look at the stage like a friggin', what's it called? XCOM room. Every time I walk in, I'm like, okay, what's the situation? How do I want to handle it? Oh, God. Thankfully, when you get your rings back, you can kind of... Oh, my God. Oh, I have messed up today. I have messed up bad. Okay. Oh, man. Never let it be said that I don't have fun when I make these streams, because I'm having a ton of fun. I am having a ton of fun with this. It's so dumb. Oh, I got health. Nice. I got more cameras. Fuck your cameras, Eggman. I don't even think they're Eggmans, but I'm gonna get rid of them as if they were anyway. Okay. Nope, get the beetle. Damn it, Tails. Damn it, Tails. Get the beetle! I guess these beetles will do too. I'm holding hover as if I can actually do anything about that, so I can't. I will be able to in a second, though. There we go. Whoa! After you point that thing, man. Okay. He tried it. Ha! Okay. Let's keep going. Ooh, laser field. Stage 13 out of 16, and I already finished the Dark Side story, so. Steve is here! He's watching in the background. Okay. Steve is here, he's watching for a second. Trying to get points where I can. I think at this point it might be better to just go, honestly. Like, I mean, getting points is important, but I have 2 hits left on me, so I gotta kind of... Okay, so now you just kind of waggle that control stick and smash things, and then you're good. I'm gonna wait a second, because I already know I'm not gonna get very much of a time bonus, so I'm just gonna wait for it to get a little closer. There we go. And done. Perfect.
I did it!
So how'd we do? Bad. C? C. Okay.
That was easy.
I'll take it. Eternal Engine it's tricky. Like, I'm not gonna try to front and say, oh no, it's not that hard. It's tricky. So, I'll take it. I missed chat. I'll see what you said there in a second, Dream, and then Marie as well. So hold on a second. Yeah, I didn't really say anything about this before. The cannon countdown. I like that as a little detail that they include in those little sections where they show you where you are in relation to everything else, and then it shows you how long does the cannon have left. It gives you that sense of urgency, which is really nice. Of course, giving you a sense of urgency is all fine and good, but when they cut back about a half an hour, it doesn't really help with the urgency part. Actually, that was closer to 45 minutes. That's 41. Because we have to cut back and see how Knuckles survived almost getting sucked into the vacuum of space and being ejected down into Earth orbit by going and doing his final stage, Meteor Herd. Let's see. I missed some chat, so let's go back. You're sucked into space near a certain chaos enemy as or after you turn a corner. Do you remember that corner? Maybe. Was it in the hard mode version, or did I pass it there? Oh, no, actually, I think I know which corner you're talking about. It was probably the one with that guy that I had the propeller shot there, right? It must have been, because you said I survived that section. And then, I died somewhere I shouldn't have died instead. Version of Eternal Engine, but it has popped up in my feed a few times. It might end up in my sights and sounds after this, actually, but yeah, it's really... Space really sucks, huh? Yeah, for sure. You need to survive. Usually you can't get an A rank if you die at all in a stage, so I try to survive through the whole stage if I can. Now, obviously that's not going to always happen, but yeah, I tried to. How old am I now? 29? Yeah, 29, going on 30 in April, so... The higher door. Yeah, the higher door was the secret one, and the lower one is the I failed one, yeah, for sure. Because I definitely did. I failed that section. I could have just let the artificial chaos go and then walked across the bridge, but no, I had to shoot everything. Yeah, so now he can break the metal boxes, and yeah, my score wasn't all that great. It got me a C, so I'll take it, but it wasn't A rank material, so... It's a good question. I don't know if they ever answered that in particular, like not even in Shadow the Hedgehog, because he gets his own video game at a later date, and they take you to a few arc stages, but I don't think they tell you specifically what all the rooms are for. Like a lot of the rooms you go in that one are like either research rooms or transport stations, so... Seems like Robotnik's grandfather just wanted to create some game levels. That would explain why Eggman likes his obstacle courses so much. I don't know why you put in a apostrophe on seams. Whatever, it's fine, I know what you meant. Alright, Meteor Herd. Here we go. So the gimmick of Meteor Herd is you are constantly being bombarded by meteors and comets from outer space. Good luck. So what we're gonna do first, it's basically gonna be similar to what we did with Aquatic Mine, where we got the upgrade first, and then we restarted the stage. So with Knuckles, to get his last upgrade here, you wanna go over here with the hammer gloves, kind of line yourself up, and hit it so it hits that door. So when you do that, it will break open the door. Then you can break open this container with the hammer gloves and get bombarded by meteors. No, you break open the container, and then it will open up the gates in this central column area, which opens up the lava down here. Now that might not seem like a very big deal at first, but if you go all the way down here, you can get Knuckles' final upgrade. Well, final in terms of the stages, that is. The sunglasses. So the sunglasses, when you put them on, allow you to see invisible objects. They're not that useful, but I mean, I guess they'll work. They let you get some stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to see, like an extra life there, which is nice because I'm about to use it in order to, you know, go from there. I think the only problem with the sunglasses is that when you jump, they get taken off, which, not the best idea, I don't think. I think I would have preferred if they remained on until you, like, press the circle button again or something, you know? I don't even know why I'm still doing stuff. Like, I guess I'm just showing where these things are, because once we got the sunglasses, now that that's happened, I'm just going to restart the stage so we can start again. Yeah, spider echidna, yeah. Climbing all over the place. Okay. So Meteor Herd is kind of like Mad Space. It's big and wide open. The only difference is if you're actually using hints, the hints actually work in this stage. They'll tell you exactly... That almost sniped me. Oh my god. Life flashed before my eyes there for a second. But yeah, so the hints here actually work if you're going to use the hints. I'm not going to use the hints because I'm a masochist, but, you know. And also because it gets you higher points if you don't use them, so... I don't think there's going to be another one on the ground here, though, because once there's one on the ground, you can pretty much safely ignore the ground for the remainder of, as a potential emerald location anyway, for the rest of the stage, so. Yeah, we'll just climb up and see what we can find up on the platforms, so. Let's see, is the thing down here? Yep, there it is. I knew I remembered the rocket being there somewhere. Now, if only I could see the stage below me. There we go. We got to get up a little higher so we can get to another rocket. I think there was another rocket that took you up a little bit higher than that one. So this one will lead us all the way up to the station itself. Which will lead us pretty close to another emerald, which appears to be right about... Whoops. Not like that. Right about here, under a star. Yeah, well, I accidentally hit the hint. That's okay. So now this one should be somewhere in the middle here. If we're going for symmetry. Gotcha. I don't even think I hit him. I think I hit the comet, and the comet exploded, and the explosion killed him. Hey, there's another phoenix. These are pretty good for Chow if you can catch them. Apparently, I can't catch that one. Whoops. Gotcha. Usually don't kill too many things with the third punch there, so that's kind of nice. Let's see. It might be down here, though, because I didn't see anything in the middle. So, let's just look around, shall we? See what we can find. See, I got the first two in, like, no time at all. Now this one's going to take me, like, 5 minutes to find. That's just how these things work, apparently. It's okay. I'm fine with it. Like the hard mode emerald searches, because they're in the same spot every time. Yeah, that is kind of a nice little feature of the hard mode version. It kind of makes it a little bit simpler to hunt for things, because you don't got to worry about, like, looking all over the place and them being in random locations. You can just go, you know. Now, that's not to say that they're easy to get to, because often there are multiple steps to get to them if you're doing the hard mode version. But, yeah, so it's nice to know that they're kind of in static locations. It makes scoring high on your time score very easy. Because, yeah, they're right in the same spot every time. This one might be up here, because sometimes you don't get, like, a reading on the radar up here for a little while, like, until you're close, you know. I don't know, though. I haven't seen anything. I mean, I guess I could use a hint. I'm definitely not getting a time bonus off of this one. So, where's a computer? I'm not gonna be able to find one now that I need one. Oh, there's one. Okay. Let's see if I know what he's talking about here. What do we got? Center of a square shadow. Okay. Center of a square shadow. Sounds like something that would be down in the ground. There is a square shadow right here. On the gray ground below. Okay, so it is on the ground again. Damn it. Proving me wrong, game. I'm telling everybody, yeah, you probably don't got to worry about it. Well, oh my gosh. That was a little close for comfort. Let's see. It's got to be around here somewhere then. Because it's on the gray ground below. This is gray ground. Oh, okay. Hang on. So it's over here. That's a whistle. Almost died again. Oh, it's under here.
It's closer.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Damn it! Get a ring real quick. I got it! Yes! Oh, that was inches, man. That was like frames from being really bad. Oh. Okay, I'll take it. A C and a conniption. That's what the C stands for, conniption, because that's what that last emerald gave me. You remember Big is hanging on somewhere under that glass? Oh yeah, because Big's cameos. Yeah, I keep forgetting that he's... Because I'm used to the GameCube version where I think they took Big's cameos out of the GameCube version. I don't remember. But I'm not used to seeing Big because I usually don't look for him. But yeah, he's we've seen him in the Sonic and Shadow boss fight in Green Forest, but we didn't see him anywhere else, so... Yeah, at least I did that one last. Yeah, it would have been good. It's good that it was last, because if it was first, it definitely would not have worked out for me. I mean, if we're just gonna exchange hits, I'm okay with that. Wow. Did I get her? Nope. Okay. Just let her run around real quick. Where is she? Did she go down a little? Oh, she's still floating around. Damn it. She did my thing! Okay, where is she? So she's floating. If you hear her say her line like that, like she's gonna do the multiplayer move, and she doesn't use it, it means she's floating around, so she can't use it while she's floating around. I shouldn't have walked under her, though. That's the thing. Alright. Over here. And... whoop. The wall killed me. There we go. Got her!
Get away from my emerald.
You did the Dreamcast version? Yeah, see, I had the Dreamcast version myself as well. That was how I played this the first couple of times I played it. And then I'm more used to the battle version because that's the one I've played more recently. And this is the battle version, but since it's on the PS3 and they sold the battle version as separate DLC, you actually get to see the Dreamcast version's things that you didn't get to see before. So the Big is in this version. So usually it'd be to call and he'd be Dark Rouge. Nice. Yeah, I think we'll be able to show off some of the multiplayer stuff in this playthrough. It's just going to depend on whether or not Cole or Steve are busy. I don't know if Steve wants to do the multiplayer in this one, but yeah, Steve might be busy, so we'll see if Cole wants to do it. We'll find out eventually, but I might be able to show off the multiplayer. If I can't, then we'll just, like, at the beginning of the stream, it showed off some of the multiplayer stuff. Like, it showed off the racing and the shooting version. It didn't show off the treasure hunting version, but it showed off the racing and shooting version, so... Oh, does she require all A's on Knuckles' side to unlock? Oh, okay, gotcha. See, I think you just get her in the battle version. I think they just give you every multiplayer character in the battle version without having to, like, actually try. So I don't know how I feel about that for the battle version. I almost kind of feel... I think I would feel better if you got that as a reward, like how it was in the Dreamcast version.
We should get going.
Yeah, it does just straight up give you everyone. Yeah, that's what I thought. So they don't give you as many rewards in battle because they just give them to you immediately. So yeah, rip. Well, that wraps up all the treasure hunting. Meanwhile, back inside the space colony, So, as you may recall from before this stage 14, Sonic got a call from Eggman saying he was holding his crazy stalker girlfriend hostage. So now we gotta go through Crazy Gadget to rescue her. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. I can't believe I just hit that guy. Muscle memory must be pretty good. Okay, another artificial chaos. Let's get rid of him before he becomes a problem. The gimmick of this stage is that Sonic can flip the gravity by using these switches. So we're gonna do just that. Bounce off some people and use them as a springboard to get to the next platform. It's all good in the hood. Now, this stage is another one of those cases. I mentioned in Security Hall that while you're doing it, Eggman will make color commentary in the background every minute, basically telling you to hurry up. In this stage, Eggman also does that, but he doesn't do it every 1 minute. He does it every 2 minutes. So, yeah. We'll get some color commentary from him. We might get 2 of them. I would prefer if we only got 1 color commentary from the peanut gallery of Eggman. Because that would mean that I'm running the stage fairly quickly and I'll get a good time bonus. But we might get 2. It's just going to depend. I think you want to go this way first, because I think the rail is right over here. If I can get around this metal box. There we go. Use the light dash to get myself on that so I don't accidentally knock myself off in space somewhere. Because that wouldn't be good. Oh, God. Speaking of that wouldn't be good. Let's see. And just jump right on that guy's head. Now, it didn't really show there because I kind of jumped right over him, but that guy has it's a different type of artificial chaos, and he'll expel the contents of his body and make a whole bunch of targets for you, which makes it a lot harder for you to actually hit him. Now, you can use the Ancient Light to kill him, or you can just use the bounce bracelet to get in the center of all of them and then just kill them like that. So, and I think Eggman just made a color commentary because we just passed 2 minutes, but that's okay. I think we're making pretty good time. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. I'm trying to get points where I can while also making good time. It's the name of the game here, so we'll see. Oh dear God, there's 3 of them! At least they all shoot straight in this version. Or rather, because we're on the ceiling, they all shoot straight. Okay, so for this part, you want to hold the switch and then hold back on the control stick. If you do it properly, you can go directly up onto this platform and grab Sonic's Flame Ring, which is basically like the bazooka and the hammer gloves. It allows you to use a fire somersault to break iron containers. Shadow gets one of these as well, but we never went back and picked that up for him just yet. We will be picking up the upgrades I did not pick up just... we won't be doing it now. We'll be doing it probably on the next stream, so... 4 bonus characters to unlock in Sonic Shuffle, too. Yeah, I played a little bit of Sonic Shuffle. Not a huge amount, though. I don't think I ever unlocked any of the bonus characters, now that I think about it. I didn't play a terrible amount. I think we pretty much just played, like, the first party stage, and that was it. So, really hated that game sometimes, but got through the whole thing. You set yourself into space during that last section using the gravity switches? Oh, jeez. Well, that's no good. Yeah, for speedrunning, you don't want to waste time controlling gravity so that you want to keep moving as quickly as you can during speedruns, so. Yeah, we still can't destroy the black crates. Apparently they're made of unobtainium or something, but whatever. No big deal, we'll make it work. I never hit that switch properly because I'm never properly aligned on it. Like, I always somersault past it. Oh, that's okay. Okay, got him. Perfect. Alright, we got about 1 minute before Eggman starts making more color commentary, so I guess I'm just gonna go this way since it's, wow, being finicky. But I think we're almost there. You gotta get to a certain section of the stage before 4 minutes in order for Eggman's color commentary to not be a thing. I don't think we're gonna make it there in the next 40, though. And yet, you could just kill him by doing that. That also works, so. I will try to speed through as quickly as I can. Ow. See ya, fellas! I got places to be and people to see, and you're now one of them. Okay. Spike balls, run, jump. Hit this guy, go up here. Ooh, fancy, thank you. I think I'm just gonna jump off here. Because you can manipulate the gravity to get a Chow key there, but... Nah. Whoa, okay. Oh, we made it, I think. Whoa. Yeah, we made it. Awesome. I made it before Eggman got to be the peanut gallery again. Fantastic. I actually really like this room. I like the use of the anti-gravity here and having to kind of puzzle out where you're going to go. It's mostly linear, but if I remember correctly, in the hard mode version of this stage, it's not linear. Like, there's multiple different ways that you can go if you do it in that version. I think you can kind of skip a couple of places if you do it the right way here, but we'll go the normal way. We'll just go the way that you're supposed to start with, if I can hit the switch properly. There we go. Yeah, I like this stage quite a bit. It's very good. I enjoy it. That's the switch up there that we actually need to hit in order to get to where we need to go, but we need to get around in order to get there first. Bit of a leap of faith there, but, well, not quite, I guess. There is, however, a leap of faith in the hard mode version of the stage, where you basically have to, like, jump at something that you cannot see, essentially. You have to make a jump to a platform that you cannot see from your vantage point, no matter what. So, it's a little sketch, but, I mean, make it work. Oh, okay. Wow, you put your shield up quick. Alright, fuck you guys. I'm getting the hell out of here. I liked having my shield and you took it from me. Yeah, this is the spot right here where you normally have to make a bit of a leap of faith. So, I think the platform's further away even in hard mode, because I don't remember being able to see it over the side like that. I mean, you can see it in this version, but I mean in the hard mode version, I don't remember you being able to. Okay, that switch and one more should allow us to open that gate over there, and that's right where the goal ring is, so... we don't want to go there just yet. We want to hit... No, not that. That's for an animal. I think that's for an animal. Well, we're going to find out in a second, aren't we? Yep. We hit the switch, so now we can go like that, break the gate, and go right to the goal ring. Perfect. Yeah, it's a very good room. I like the kind... It's almost a little puzzly, so it's a very good room. I like it quite a bit. And we got an A rank. Perfect. See, that's what happens when you don't die. You collect a bunch of rings, you get a good score, and then you get a good rank. Yeah, Hard Mode Crazy Gadget. I think, honestly, it's one of my favorite stages in this game, Hard Mode Crazy Gadget. I don't know if we'll get to show it off, but it's quite good. So if you're playing along with me for some reason, Hard Mode Crazy Gadget is a recommendation. Go play it. It's quite good. Remember tumbling into that switch too? Yeah. I think it's pretty common. I've seen it on a lot of like other videos, even people that are trying to speedrun. So that's why you went into space. You hate the arc. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you can skip some stuff there if you use super mounts. Okay, gotcha.
Hand over the Chaos Emerald slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
I just don't like that you're holding her at gunpoint. That's a gun, Eggman. They're not supposed to use guns in this universe unless they're lasers. Although I guess the Vulcan cannon doesn't really... It kind of shits all over that, doesn't it? And then we get to Shadow the Hedgehog later on, and they just throw that whole thing out the window. You use all kinds of guns in that game. Sonic, you're a terrible actor. I'm sorry, but... You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor. Like, even if he didn't suspect anything, the cynicism on your voice could have given it away. Wah, wah. You gonna take that, Tails? Because I wouldn't take that standing up. Great. Anyway, let's have our good character moment again with Tails here. But yeah, like, canonically speaking, I think this is the fight that happens here. I kind of prefer the way that the hero ending does it just because of the character moment that it gives for Tails here, you know? But anyway... Are you thinking what I'm thinking you're thinking? Because you're a little crazy, but I mean, I guess you're about to blow up, so... Yeah, that would have been smart, wouldn't it, Dream, if he had just shot the glass capsule open beforehand. Probably would have worked out a little better for them, huh? That's that cutscene paralysis happening again.
Sonic is asking for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
And I think it's specific to the hero side where the screen turns red like that. It's because Tails is pissed. His best friend in the whole wide world, as far as he knows, just died. So, like, yeah, got to take advantage of the circumstances and use that agency, Tails. So let's beat the shit out of Dr. Eggman. Use that Vulcan Cannon spam. Oh, God. See if I can draw him to the... Nope, not that one. Okay, he's shooting the rockets, so run in circles. And they won't hit me. Hopefully. Get out of here. Rockets and power laser? Who do you think I am? Got him. Hell yeah.
That was fast.
Well, that's usually how these go. Like I said before, you usually... Either you completely trounce them or they completely trounce you. That one was a little bit close for comfort, but we got it. Meanwhile, hundreds of feet away...
Strange energy.
You sure it's not just the Master Emerald? Now that it's back to being full again? Is it just Chaos telling you, hey man, what the fuck? Why you letting me get broken again? Yeah, use your power laser on him. Oh yeah. Boy, that would be nice. Well, he's not dead, I think.
I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control.
Because of course you did! No, to be fair now, there is a reason why he's capable of doing that, and it fits into continuity with Sonic Adventure in some way. So it's not an ass pull, it just kind of feels like it. Now, let's be fair here as well. He used Chaos Control with a fake Chaos Emerald. So he essentially tricked the Chaos Emeralds into giving him the energy to transport across a short distance. It's pretty crazy, but then again, Sonic has done pretty crazy things over his entire career as a video game character, so even to this point. But anyway, we need to get to the cannon so we can destroy it. And so we're going to take that Sonic's final stage to get there. Final rush. It's more grind rail platforming, which is, it's fine. We'll make it work. Why were you homing in on a missile on the side of that instead of his face? That could have ended very poorly for you, Sonic. Oh, I got the rings that time. Alright, so Dream was talking about the taking the shortcuts here. I'm going to try it right now, and we'll see if it works out. So here's the shortcut. I'm even going to bounce, because what the hell, I'm suicidal enough as it is by just jumping off this. So jumping off of this actually saves you a significant amount of time. Like, you normally have to wrap all the way around the whole space station to get there. And it's a bit of a pain, so we'll just jump off. It's a little easier. And do some loops, and I still can't get the timing right on those tricks, but that's okay. Honestly, I prefer Sonic's gameplay over Shadow's in these particular sections. The bounce bracelet is really nice for these sorts of things, especially for these rails. Like, having that momentum builder, because when you bounce off of something with the bounce bracelet and you end up on the rails, you end up with, like, almost maximum momentum. It's great. So, having access to that is really nice. So, hey. Okay. Whoop, that's not going to work. Yeah, I prefer to just homing attack these rather than light dash them. It feels more consistent to me. So, but yeah, having the bounce bracelet, just being able to do that and almost have perfect momentum is just great. So, and Shadow not having the bounce bracelet, it kind of, it makes it a little bit more difficult for him to gain that momentum that Sonic can get. Okay, we'll do it again. Which one do we like, ladies and gentlemen? Red, purple, or yellow? You might be right there, Marie. You might not be able to trick from the X grind rails. That might be a thing. Never felt like an ass pull to you. Well, I mean, I've heard some people say that him being able to chaos control with a fake Chaos Emerald feels like them pulling something out of their ass to make it look cool, but I guess it depends on your point of view. So the green ones have the tricks of the... Oh, okay, gotcha. It saves more time if you don't get those rings first. Oh, okay, there was a second skip too. Maybe I just missed it then, yeah. Or maybe... I think there's another skip coming up, if I remember right, because I think you do that again. Maybe not, I don't know. Unless you're crazy, you can't trick from the X ones. Dream says green. Well, which one would be closest to green on the color spectrum? That would be yellow again, wouldn't it? Because yellow is like... Excuse me. Yellow is like in between, what, red and green? I think, because it's RGB, and every other color is just a shade of something. I've puzzled it out. We'll go yellow. I almost just got flung into space again. But apparently yellow was correct, so... there we go. Here's a little shortcut, I think. Actually, I think that's where you would have ended up if you would have went into a different door, or a different... in a different one of those... what am I looking for? A different hole. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, Omega attack up these. Make it a little easier. Slide up the down escalator, because why not? This one has rings on it, though, so I guess I'll grab a couple. Yeah, trying to be careful here if I can, because, once again, if you fall off, like Shadow did several times, you end up not just falling through the vacuum of space, you also end up burning up in the Earth's atmosphere, which is just no fun for anybody involved, especially not me. Whoa. I mean, I just almost did it to myself right there. Okay. We're good. I just had a mild heart attack. It's okay. It's fine. It happens. Alright. Hold on. Let's just get right over him. There we go. Can't really light dash into those either if you have a magnetic shield. That doesn't exactly work out too well. Whoa. Okay. Almost overcorrected again. It's fine. We're fine. We'll just grind backwards. And then do some bouncing. Okay, I missed the jump again. I think Sonic's next upgrade is around here somewhere. I don't think we're quite there yet. I think it's like up ahead. Like you gotta hit a spring or something, and then there's like a choice of different rails that you can go on. And I can't for the life of me remember which one it is. I think it's orange. I think. We're gonna find out in a second. Let's see. Yeah, it is orange because you want to fly all the way over to these platforms so you can grab onto this rocket and end up over here. You got me, man. I got nothing. I picked the one that felt right. And if we go up here, Sonic gets his own access to the Mystic Melody. So now we just got to get it for the other 4 characters, that's all. And you actually need it, I think, to get back to the stage. If you play it right here, it will open up a trail of rings for you to use. Now this is going to be tricky because I kind of don't... Okay. Okay, it worked out. It worked out. We're fine. We're fine. I wasn't sure how I was going to do that because I have a magnetic shield still, but it buffed out. Okay, let me see if I can just skip the rail. Okay, almost skip the rail. Hold forward here. Hold, hold, hold. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And we can entirely skip this section by going on this rail. I remember this part, too, because I remember having trouble with that as a kid. I might be having trouble with it now because I just jumped off before the railing ended, but that's okay. It worked out. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Damn it. It's fine. We're good. I didn't spin dash. I probably should have because it would have made that a little actually work out. Okay, the only one we didn't take first before is red, so we'll go with red this time. And I gotta hit my... No, Sonic, go down. There we go. Oh my god, the colony's exploding! Run! Run, Sonic, run! I don't think you have to jump here. I think it's pretty well scripted, unlike the one in Speed Highway. So just keep going and you'll get it. You'll make it.
Yes.
Perfect. And how'd we do? Probably like a C, yeah.
Just made it.
That's alright, I'll take it. Didn't do enough trick shots. And April is Final Fantasy 13 saying, spoiler, 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 spoiler. I might know what spoiler you're actually talking about there. Is that sad that I know that about? 13? Oh boy. Roy B. Jiff. Yeah, multiple paths. Yeah, I think you could go multiple different paths there. I have to teach children statistics at 4 p.m., so you're about to leave, so I won't be here for the end. That's okay, Dream. You take care of yourself. I will be probably ending pretty soon. I might just save the upgrade hunting for next time. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, so Shadow's impressed that Sonic was able to do it with a fake emerald, because he himself has never actually attempted it, so... Yeah, they do suck when you want to light dash, so... Yeah, Dream, take it easy when you go. Might be leaving right around the credits here, so... And, yeah. Have fun teaching someone stats. Hopefully it all goes well for you and for them. So let's do this again, shall we? And this time, we have to fight Shadow. He might want to get his skates checked out. They don't appear to be accelerating for him. They normally shoot out a bunch of light energy. There you go. He just had to rev them up, maybe. I don't know. Well, that's not going to work. So, same sort of thing. Shadow will use Chaos Control to get ahead of you. If you give him the opportunity. So, we'll just do the same thing we did last time, since apparently I'm having trouble lining it up. Hang on, let's go up ahead a little bit, and then maybe I'll be able to line it up. Maybe. Hang on. Okay, he took them. Never mind. Yeah. You gotta be really close to get that light. I'm gonna try to do it, though. Hold on. I'm wasting a little time, but I'm gonna try to do it. You gotta be, like, right about here. Nope. Okay. Fine. Forget it. Whoa! I got impatient, and I paid for it. Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I know. It knocked me off the ledge. That was what I was afraid was going to happen in the Shadow fight, but the Shadow fight was pretty clean when we fought Sonic with him. Oh, hello. You sped right up, didn't you? Sonic? Excuse me! Where'd he go? Oh, I think he's chaos controlling. Wait for it. And there you go. But now, I think we have to wait for him to Chaos Spear first, so... Because if it's anything like what it was in the previous fight, he'll start getting fancy. So you gotta wait for him to be vulnerable. I guess I could try doing it like this. Just let it go. Nope. Wow, he's fast! And that time it actually was his speed! He was using the Chaos Emerald to warp, but he jumped out of a warp to get away from me. Oh god. No, Ancient Light, no! There we go. Whew! That was a little close. DM you here on Discord for what you think the 13 Asp pull was. Okay, I will do that, Dream. Take it easy. We'll see you later. We got him! Shadow's defeated. Cannon countdown, 1 minute 33 seconds. Sonic, you better hurry up. Tails, where'd your mech go? Eggman, where'd your mech? Well, actually, his mech might have exploded. Who is that? Knuckles?
Awesome job, Tails.
Nope.
Sonic!
He lives! I don't know how they can see the cannon from here, because I think this is up on the side of the thing. I guess maybe it could be like they're in one of the eyes and they can like see the arms opening or something, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, that thing, I don't think it's supposed to do that when it's firing. Looks like this cannon's core is out of commission. Good job, Sonic. So yeah, technically, if you want to, I mean, the winner of those fights, like the Knuckles versus Rouge one, I guess the Knuckles versus Rouge one doesn't really matter all that much, but the Tails versus Eggman one and the Sonic versus Shadow one, it's debatable who the winner is, but technically both stories happen simultaneously, like their endings, because Eggman, even if Tails beats him, Eggman takes the real Chaos Emerald from them and just snatches it and runs away. So I've seen people on the internet sometimes say that the endings are mutually exclusive, and that's just not true, really. you can, they do happen simultaneously, or they can be excused to happen simultaneously anyway. But yeah, that's the hero story, all wrapped up and taken care of. So, now what's going to happen is, I think they, once we're done with these credits, I don't think they'll show the Dark Side story one, they'll just show a new section of gameplay that we didn't get to see before. But before we go do the last story, I'm going to take a drink of water first of all. And second of all, we have some upgrades to go find, so we're going to go and find those. Let me think about this. How do I want to do this? I didn't really plan this whole part out because this was about as far as I was planning on getting today, to be honest with you, because basically the finale is going to be next stream, because I'm going to finish, like, if I don't do the upgrades today, I'm going to get the upgrades on, I think next Sunday is going to be the next day that I stream, if my schedule works out like that. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, we'll finish up the game on the next stream, basically. And in doing so, I'm going to get the, I'm going to get all the upgrades for everybody. And we're going to do the last story. I'm also going to demonstrate the some of the missions, not all of the mission types. Like I said in this whole stream, I've been saying it a couple of times. There's 5 different types of missions in each stage. So I'll be demonstrating missions 2, 3, and 4, but not mission 5 on the next stream. Probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it before or after I do the last stage of the last story. Like, I might demonstrate those directly before the final boss fights. I'm not 100% sure about that yet, but I was thinking about it, and I says, okay, so Shadow hasn't had a chance to narrate at all during this whole thing. The only chance I can think of where he might be able to narrate is right after the final stage, but before the final bosses. He might narrate there. So we're going to see if he narrates there. And if he does, well, we'll be golden. But yeah, that takes care of everything here.
The ultimate life form.
Chaos control.
Supersonic. Untamed power of chaos.
Is this the end of the Kingdom Hearts game or something?
15 years ago.
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes are eternal.
Well, that seems ominous. He does because he's the next playable character at that point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Murray. So hopefully it all works out that way. Dropping after the next level does give him narration. Okay, so then I think that's how we'll do it then. We worked it out. So what we'll do is so we got to go get upgrades, right? So we'll go into stage select, which now all but one of the stages are unlocked. And we will get upgrades in the stages that we haven't gotten them in yet. Which is, let's see. I didn't get the one in Iron Gate. I didn't get the one in City Escape. I gotta think about which ones I'm missing here. I think Eggman's no, he's missing Mystic Melody and his laser upgrade. So Iron Gate and Sand Ocean he needs to go to. So how are we gonna do it this way? I think what we'll do is we'll just start from the top, really. Like, we'll just start from the hero side. So, like, Sonic still need... Oh, by the way, the Chow Garden is up here. Chow World, anyway, is up here. It's next to Central City, in case anybody was wondering. Although it does make me wonder, where is Station Square relative to this? Like, is this a different section of the world, or is Station Square around here somewhere? Maybe that's Station Square up there. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just spitballing. But yeah, I think so. We'll just start from the top. Like, I need to get... 2 upgrades. Wait, hang on. I know I need to get 2 upgrades for Eggman. I need to get 1 for Sonic. Got one in Meadow Harbor. Got the one in Green Forest. Got the one in Pyramid Cave. Got the one in Crazy Gadget. And got the one in Final Rush. So yeah, he just needs the one in City Escape. Tails needs 2. Knuckles needs just the Mystic Melody, I think. And then Eggman needs 2. Rouge needs 2. Shadow needs 1, because we got the Ancient Light and Skyrail. So, okay. Excuse me. I wish the one in City Escape was actually useful outside of that one instance in the final story. Yeah, it would be nice if it was a little more useful, wouldn't it? Although, from what I understand, in some cases there are hard mode like formations of enemies where you actually are completely like your momentum is completely halted, so you end up being able to use the one that's in City Escape without having to worry. Like it completely halts your momentum, and there's like enemies up in the air near you that are shooting down on you, so then you can use it that way. But yeah, it's not really all that useful. So, but I think that's going to be it for today. So the plan is next time we're going to go into Stage Select and we're going to get all the upgrades that we're missing from the characters. It's like 1 or 2 for each character. And once we're done with that, we will head over here and do the last story. But what awaits us in the last story? What is the truth about 50 years ago? Will we be able to find the secret of the Space Colony Ark and keep it from destroying the planet once and for all? Boy, that sounds ominous, doesn't it? Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. Honestly, I don't know what the secret of the Ark is, but I guess we'll find out on the last story on the next episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the Stream Edition. That's a lie. I do know what the secret is. I'm just saying I don't because, canonically speaking, I haven't done it yet for the stream, so technically it's like I don't know. Not the point. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will be sometime next week, I think Sunday. I might be front-loading most of the streams next week because of the fact that the holiday is coming up next week at the end of the week. So, like, Christmas is, what, 8 days away. Okay. It's 8 days away, so, yeah, I'm going to be front-loading the streams next week just to get it done before Christmas, because usually Christmas is pretty busy for me, so we'll do that. We'll take care of things. But for now, until the next time we stream, and again, I'll get the schedule up on Saturday just like I usually do. But until then, take care, everybody, and have a good one. And to be fair, if the Space Colony has a secret, and its not secret was a giant fuck-off cannon that could destroy half of the moon without even really being powered by the full power of the Chaos Emeralds, is it fair to say that there's a Planet Buster in there somewhere? I guess it depends on whether or not the person in charge of the Space Colony had an ace up their sleeve.